Whoa, what's going on here? What's up, guys? How you doing? Oh my gosh, Fred, I know that's totally unacceptable. I have a very good excuse too. I have an exceptional excuse for being late. I promise you. Just give me a second to flesh it out, and then I'll tell you what it is. I'm still thinking. Hold on. Okay, I got an idea. Hold on. Let me just add some detail to it. Okay, I'm ready. So basically, I had to get a haircut, and then I went shopping, and then I got back at like 5:30, and I'm like, oh, this isn't a problem. I can set my stream up in like 10 or 15 minutes. Not a problem. Well, then my internet was all crap, and I had to restart my computer. I had to restart my router and my modem or whatever. So I had to restart everything, and then everything is like super slow loading up and stuff, you know. So then I was scrambling, and then I had to go bio real quick, you know. So it's you know, I have a pretty good excuse here. Yeah, I think that's a legitimate excuse. Yeah, it totally sucked. It totally sucked. I was like, at 5:30, I was like, I can totally get ready for this stream. That's not a problem. I have a checklist. I do this all the time. And then I had to restart the computer, and that's a 15-minute process. What with booting everything up and bullcrap. So it is all true. It's absolutely all true. My pets ate my tech. Matt, cool. Blue Bob Man, Dan Bear, what up, guys? Penguin Bot, how you doing? Liam, Megan, hello. Yeah, you joined just in time. Zlock. Yes, coffee cam. It's important. This way, folks can keep me honest. I can't fake the drink. You know, if there's nothing in there, I can't fake it. I can't even succeed on that deception check. Hey, King, what's going on, dude? How you doing, buddy? I'm doing well, man. Thanks for $2, dude. I appreciate that. I am not painting minis tonight. I was painting minis on Wednesday night. I also had to dance. What did you guys make me dance to? You guys made me dance. What was it? It was... What did I end up doing? I don't know. Who was that Twitch on my Twitch stream Wednesday? What was the dance I had to do? An entire apple. Now, whoa, that's a lot. Hi. Alec Knowles, what up, dude? How you doing? Backstreet Boys, that's right. I did a Backstreet Boys dance. Hey, Marco, what up, dude? Yes, I danced. Well, you can still go over my Twitch channel. There's a link down in the description, and maybe a mod can throw a Twitch link in here. You can still watch the VOD. It's from Wednesday. It probably got clipped too. It scared your eyes, Dito? Hey, Stephanie, what's up? How you doing? Slipper Dragon, what up? Oh, geez, everybody. Hero Metzler, first stream of yours I've been able to catch. Wish I could stay for the whole thing. I'm a big fan. Everything you talk about is really helpful. Cool, man. I'm happy to help, dude. That's cool. Oh, we're gonna do a giveaway tonight too. I have a giveaway going on, guys. I'll talk about that in a little bit. The stream hasn't actually started yet. You see this starting soon screen right here? I'm not allowed to actually do anything until the stream starts. I kind of just work here, and I have to do what my boss tells me. You know, it's kind of crappy. I've been saying for the longest time I should just start the stream right away. He's like, no, you gotta have a starting stone screen. Everybody has a starting stone screen. So it's a losing battle. I don't ask questions anymore. I leave it up for about between 7 and 10 minutes, and he seems to be happy. And he doesn't yell at me. Mostly I just try to get through one day at a time without being yelled at by my boss, you know? This is hard. It's a hard job. Hey, Cole Soak, what's up, dude? Hey, Herman, thank you, sir, for becoming a member. Appreciate that. For anybody who's a member, we have like a VIP Discord channel. We have you vote on videos I make. What else do you guys get to do? We do monthly hangouts over video and voice chat. Just folks, members and patrons and crap like that. So it's pretty cool. Yeah. My boss is that guy on the starting soon screen, Larry. He's my boss. He just sits there and stares at me. Microdog says confront him for a raise, then he might negotiate the starting soon screen. Maybe he'd do that. The boss is the old man commenter. Yeah. Hey Gabor, what up, dude? Working on your map? Cool. Hungry? Yeah, dude. It's pretty late for you, I imagine. It's like what, probably midnight or something for you, dude, or 1 o'clock. Pretty late, right? Which is my favorite cat. I love all my cats equally. Now, I will say that Orange's belly is my favorite bald belly. Yeah, that's true. I don't think I have a favorite. I don't really have. Yeah, I don't know how to answer the what's your favorite questions. I just pick something random. Like, what's your favorite monster? Beholder. And a different day. What's your favorite monster? A Mind Flare. What's your favorite monster? Kobold. It's like, I'm just like, I don't know. I've used lots of different factions from Forgotten Realms. There's nothing about them for me that makes one stand out and be more useful or fun than the other. I think they all have their places and uses, you know. Andrew Orr says, "Can people stop asking what's your favorite questions?" They can keep asking them. I'll just give, you know, Luke responses. Hey Shaz, what's up, dude? Hey Enma, did you get the email? You won. Did you get that? You won the giveaway? Did you get that on Wednesday? I don't know if you got that email or not. What's my favorite monster? Carrion crawler. You think they'll ever add more types of vampire stats? Probably not. Just make some, homebrew some. I'm gonna have to beef Strahd up for my Curse of Strahd game because he sucks. My players are gonna kill him in like 2 rounds if I don't do something to him. He's so weak. What's my favorite hydrogen and oxygen combination? Well, I like H2O. It's good. Am I getting sick? My voice has been a little messed up this week. Like, it hurts a little bit. So I don't know. I talk too much probably. Okay. Have we done the starting soon screen enough? Can we actually start this? I think my boss will be okay if I start it now. All right, here we go.
I love that. It's so pretty. Yeah, it's good.
All right, what's up, folks? How you doing? We got a live stream going on tonight. We just banished that starting soon screen, so now the fun gets to begin. And tonight we are going to be doing probably about 2 hours of Q&A, hanging out, answering questions, goofing around. You'll probably trigger some rants. It'll be fun. It'll be wonderful. We'll look at my cats. We'll make fun of their bald bellies. I mean, it's gonna be a riot. And then we're gonna do some faction creation together. We basically will make some factions together, just using our creativity. Probably, I think we'll probably use my Rory's story cubes for those as well when we do our faction creation. Those tend to be pretty cool and helpful and inspire creativity. Also, wonderful news for everybody here tonight. Tonight's live stream has a sponsor, and that means I'm gonna plug their stuff and tell you about their Kickstarter, but it also means there's a giveaway. 2 huge miniatures. Somebody here in the live stream tonight is gonna win 2 miniatures, which, oh, thank you, Nick, for becoming a member. I appreciate that, dude. So 2 of you are gonna win, no, one of you is going to win 2 miniatures tonight. And I'll show you a picture of them because they're pretty cool. And then I will tell you about these guys' Kickstarter, which looks pretty legit. So hold on, let's show you these are the miniatures that somebody is going to walk away with tonight. Major's Mask, thank you for the membership. Appreciate that, buddy. Always appreciate folks supporting the channel, the content I make around here. So these are the miniatures here that somebody's gonna get tonight. Now, the way I do these giveaways, you guys, is only people who are in the live stream tonight are gonna be able to enter the giveaway. So I'll run the giveaway all night tonight, and then at the end of the live stream, I will choose the winner for the giveaway. So yeah, you guys are all gonna get in on this. And I do want to go over to these dudes' Kickstarter here because they were awesome enough to sponsor this giveaway. So I want to throw them a quick plug here for y'all. So that's my coffee cup. Yes, this is the beautiful Kickstarter right here. A mug full of coffee. We love that. All right, it's called Veil of Ruin. These dudes are doing a 5th edition. I mean, it's 5th edition compatible, I'm sure, but it's basically a campaign setting. It's set in a post-apocalyptic jungles of Orman. They have new playable races, classes, magic items, spells, and more. And they have miniatures. You guys can see they have miniatures. These look pretty freaking cool. They have campaign books. You can get PDFs, all that kind of stuff. The artwork. Now, the artwork, I do want to show you guys this. This is one of their adventures. It comes with a fifth level campaign or for you guys to run as well. And this is some of the artwork in it, and it's pretty cool. Like, this isn't a 2-year-old drawing with a crayon. Okay, they got like some professional artists doing this stuff. So it's pretty cool. The Kickstarter is only open until next week. So it's closing fairly soon. So get in on that stuff. Yeah, and then I will drop a link to the giveaway here in chat. So there you go. It should pop up in there if the bot is doing its job. There it is. There it is. So that's the link to where you can sign up for the giveaway. It's pretty easy. You just click a button and you're in. It's gonna prompt you for your email address. I mean, do you trust me? I'm only gonna email you if you win. Trust me. So yeah, get in on that stuff. It's fun. Get some free minis. Oh, coffee is so good. Theodore, coffee definitely smells super, super good. By the way, folks who just became members, I really appreciate that. Make sure you join my Discord and then connect YouTube to Discord. And there are instructions on my Discord for doing that. And if you can't find them, yell at Danny. She will help you. That's what she works here for. Sorry. And basically you're going to get a little bit of bling over there. And if you're at the $5 level, then you get access to the VIP Discord channel over there as well. And then you get to vote on videos and stuff. Well, it depends on the level. I mean, you can read the membership details. It tells you everything you get at the different levels and stuff like that. So it's pretty sweet. So yeah, anyway, thanks guys. Appreciate that. We should answer some questions. Okay. I actually do have I have a second giveaway going on. This is my giveaway. This is a giveaway to play D&D with me. I don't know if you guys have seen that. I didn't put it in a video. I kind of announced it on the sly. So I'm posting a link to it right now. Hopefully it works. There you go. So there's another giveaway. This is a giveaway to play D&D with me as your dungeon master D&D. So jump in on that. It's you click some buttons and do some bull crap, and you get entries, and you can maybe play D&D with me. It's pretty cool. Also, final plug. I swear, I'm gonna stop plugging garbage, and then we can do some Q&A. I am doing a Kickstarter. I have a Kickstarter coming up in September. It's called Into the Fae. It is a level 1 to 5 module featuring Fae creatures. It's pretty cool. So yeah, I'll let you know about that. Maybe later on I'll show some artwork from it. It's really cool. But not right now, because I've been blabbing and plugging bullcrap, and you guys probably all just want me to. Oh no, there's only one question in the spreadsheet, so I'm gonna have to go back in time and chat. Leon says, "What's one thing you've never done as a DM that you want to do?" Oh, I have no idea. If there's something that I want to do, I'd probably do it in my very next game session. I don't think I have any. My monitor just turned off. Come on, baby, you can do it. I don't think I have anything burning on my mind that I want to do as a DM. Danny says, "Stop plugging garbage, start plugging merch." Mason Sperry says, "What's your thoughts on the Ravnica leagues?" Are you talking about Magic the Gathering? I don't play Magic the Gathering. I'm not sure what you mean by leagues. Is that some sort of organized play thing? And if you have a specific question, ask a specific question on it. Like if you ask me what are my thoughts on beholders, that could be an extensive topic. But if you're asking if you think beholders are overpowered, or if you think that beholders blah 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 whatever, like the more specific question you ask, I'll give you a better answer. But I have lots of thoughts. I'm a very opinionated person. You probably don't want to hear all my thoughts on something. Liability. Liability is the reason. ABCD. E. Armstrong says, "Would you ever let someone else run a villain in one of your games?" Like, what do you mean? If I'm a dungeon master and somebody else would run my villain? I'm not sure why I would do that. What do you mean a player would run the villain? No, I would never let a player run the villain. That's crazy. A guest person run the villain? I don't know why I would do that. I would need to be presented with a compelling reason and the benefits of doing so, and why that would be better than me running the villain myself. I would need to understand the motivation and the reasoning behind that. I mean, I could be convinced. I just don't know why I would do that. I'm always open to being convinced of something. I just don't know offhand why I would do that. Iron Lord, what up? You made my day. Always look forward to the live stream after a long day of work. Good. I'm happy to make your day, dude. I'm getting hungry. I need somebody to make my day with like a pizza delivered to my door. Micro dogs, what is the diameter of a beholder? Now micro dog, I can appreciate that question. Okay, so the diameter of a beholder is highly dependent upon how many eye rays beams it has expended in the last 10 minutes. You see, every time a beholder expends a beam from one of its eyes, it deflates. It deflates just a little bit, and it keeps on deflating and deflating and deflating. If a beholder constantly shoots eye beams nonstop, it eventually becomes a point of singularity, and the entire world just closes in on it, and it's the end of everything as you know it, which is why parties usually die to beholders before that ever happens, or they kill them. That was a good question. I appreciate that and that question. John Hutchinson, what's up, dude? How you doing? Schmeckles, don't look up beholder lore. I am the authority. You guys should probably, so like, you should probably listen to like 80% of what I say is probably just to be ignored. The other 20% might have some legitimacy. You figure out where that beholder part lies. How to make a black hole? I just explained how to make a black hole. PCX. Yeah, beholder. Find a beholder. Yes, my kitty cat is rubbing against my leg down here. He wants me to pet him. Chicken tender lover, hello. Welcome. What's my favorite food? Beef jerky. I'm just picking something random. Declan Lockwood says, what is the minimum level appropriate for a big bad shadow dragon? Oh, I don't know. Let's just punch some numbers. I approach all of these sorts of questions, I suppose, by math. Hold on. Let me go into here. Let's show my desktop. You want to do a shadow dragon? All right, let's take a look at a shadow dragon. Shadow dragon. Shadow dragon template. Okay, let's see what this helps. A young red shadow dragon? A shadow dragon template. Okay, that didn't help me. Oh, you piece of junk. Let's just do a young red one. This is how you do it. Basically what you do is you come in here and you're like, okay, I have 4 players. Okay, they're level 10. There we go. And the shadow dragons CR13. I have 1 of them. Yep, they'd be fine. 4 level 10s is good. 4 level 12s. Oh, nope. So level 12s would destroy it. Let's see. How about level 8s? Level 8. They could do a level 8. So this is how I would answer that question. Just punch the numbers with this site right here, and then you can get an idea for what level your party should be. You know what I'm saying? This is all I do, and this is a rough estimate. Obviously, the CR system is stupid. It doesn't work very well most of the time. So but that'll get you close to figuring out, roughly what you would want to do. What is the worst DM horror story you've heard? I don't know. I don't know. I can tell you my DM horror stories, but like I don't remember other people's horror stories. I think you give more credit to my memory than it deserves. The worst DM I had was probably running Curse of Strahd for us, and he was the stereotypical DM versus player, where you had to be very, very careful with everything you did, because he was out to get you. Like he any little opening, anything, he was out to get you. And if you made the smallest misstep, if you did this, that, or the other, we wiped. That was the only game that we've died more than twice in one game session and had to make new characters up again. We just kept dying all the time, just crazy horse crap. It was the classic DM screw job, all the time, constantly with that. So that was, yeah. I I stayed in that game for as long as I could. I feel like there is value to be had from being in a bad D&D game. As a dungeon master, when I'm in a bad game, I can learn a lot. Like when I'm bored out of my mind, I can, for instance, what is the dungeon master doing? What's going on right now? Why am I bored? Like, what's going on? Oh, I see. This one person has been off doing their own thing for 30 minutes, and the rest of the table has had nothing to do. I'm bored. He's on his phone. That guy went to bio, and I think he's talking to his girlfriend. Oh, maybe I shouldn't have one person with a spotlight for 30 minutes and the rest of the people having nothing to do. Okay. So there's things you can learn from being in a bad game. You know what I mean? So I stayed in that game for as long as I could before it finally just imploded, whatever. So what's the name of my cat? Blaze Boy. Hey, welcome to the channel, dude. This cat right here, this is Orange. Orange. Hey, Orange. How you doing? That's Orange right there. He has a big bald belly. He licks his belly compulsively. It's like an excessive compulsive disorder that he developed after he got neutered. Poor guy. Poor guy. Oh, he never recovered. He's adorable though. Oh, we'll do a cat strike. We'll do a cat strike later on tonight, and we'll see how many of my cats I can get. I think I've gotten 6 of my cats on camera before over on Twitch, with a cat strike. What's going on? Hold on a second. Crap. My camera, dude. I had this beautiful. This was beautiful. Configure video. I had this thing so nice. Now it seems like I'm a little blown out or something with my camera. I'm gonna fight with my camera. It's gonna constantly fighting with my camera, trying to get it to not suck so bad. One of these days it'll get there. How do you join the Discord? Danny, can you drop a link to the Discord? You just click it and you join it. How many cats do I have right now? 7. I have 7 cats. I take in strays. We take in strays and then they turn out to be pregnant. And then we're like, oh, that's great. Thank you. I'm gonna 1v1 my camera. Yeah, something like that. I had it beautiful and now I'm all shiny. Maybe I was just wet. Maybe I was just wet. Maybe it wasn't my camera. Maybe my face was wet. That's why it was shining. I don't know. Chicken Tender Lover says my players were supposed to fight some orcs. Instead, the players went to the large ocean town nearby and boarded a ship and fought some pirates. How do I get them back on track? Plot hooks. This is part of a social agreement. This is the social contract. Okay, this is the social contract that exists between a dungeon master and their players. Okay. Thank you. I'll get to that in just one moment. The social contract is, hello, I am a dungeon master. I prepared an adventure for you. I'm going to give you a plot hook. I would appreciate it that if at some point, you would go on the adventure because I made it for you. That is a social contract. Considerate players who don't just, my players, the players that play with me, when a plot hook is presented with them, they go on the plot hook because they know that Luke prepared an adventure. He put some effort into this, let's go play his adventure. It's probably going to be fun. Okay. That is the social contract. So a group of players that if you present a strong, compelling plot hook, which needs to have a couple important elements, basically, what is the problem? And what's the motivation for your players? Why are they going to go solve your problem? Why do they care about the orcs? Are they going to get money? Is somebody going to pay them? Are they doing bad things and they're compelled to do it because they're good people or something? Like, you need to have a strong plot hook. And if there's a strong plot hook, then players should bite the plot hook and go after the plot hook. If they don't, if they're like, oh, whatever, and they give it a middle finger and go off and do whatever they want, and they're intentionally ignoring your plot hooks, you need to make sure they're good plot hooks and you need to make sure they're properly presented. But if they are, and they're constantly ignoring them and just doing whatever they want, then that's a deeper problem. That's deserving of a conversation of, okay, guys, well, there are 2 ways you can take that. Okay, guys, what kind of game do you want to play? Do you want to play the game where I, as the dungeon master, prepare adventures in advance that take some time and have some thought and are probably going to be fairly fun to play? Or am I going to prepare nothing in advance because you guys don't go on any of the adventures that I present to you? Am I going to prepare nothing in advance and just wing everything? And the quality of the game is going to go way down because I cannot improvise nearly as well as I can plan things in advance. But you're going to have total freedom and you could wander around the game world for hours just doing whatever the heck you want, so that is a conversation, I think, at that point. What kind of game do you all want to play? And there isn't necessarily a right answer. There's a right answer in my brain. The answer in my brain is I create adventures and I create plot hooks and players go on the adventures. That's part of meeting me halfway. That's part of the social contract. Okay. Now, some people be like, oh, that's railroading. Ah! It's not railroading. I made a video on railroading and crap like that. That's not railroading. Okay. That's the game. That's the game. Wandering around the game world, just doing horse crap for hours and not having anything planned or prepared. I don't know that I've been in a game like that has been at all anywhere near as fun as a game where the dungeon master actually prepared the adventures in advance. So anyway, I'm a little opinionated on that. In all honesty, I've never had players ignore my plot hooks. I have never had that problem ever. Okay, and I don't know why. Okay, who knows? I could have just been lucky I have awesome players. I don't know. Maybe the plot hooks are well made. I have no idea. There's so many variables there. But I'm going to tell you what. If I had a group of players that ignored my plot hooks and constantly went off, and they didn't want to go on anything that I prepared, and we had a conversation, and they were still like, Luke, we don't want to do that stuff. We just want to wander around the game world doing random stuff. In total honesty, I would probably not want to be a dungeon master for that game. That is not the type of game that I want to run. You know, it's not the right fit for me. And so if that's what they want to play, I'm sure there are other dungeon masters out there that will be willing to play that game, because it doesn't require any preparation in advance. You just show up and go, you know. So, but it's not for me, for sure. So when I hear stories about that, somebody asked before, what's the worst DM horror story you've heard? This is the sort of DM horror story for me. Players who have no respect for the fact that the dungeon master spent time preparing something, give him the middle finger, and wander off and do their own thing. That's a DM horror story, and that's inconsiderate, and it's just bad player behavior in my opinion. You know, so I don't know. I'm very biased on that and opinionated on that. You know what I mean? And I know not everybody runs games like that, but I have not been in a game that was run well where the dungeon master didn't prepare things in advance. Okay, rant's over. Rant one down. I just can't stand players like that. It's just so disrespectful and inconsiderate. Yeah, we need a rant counter. How many rants has Luke been on tonight? Okay, so my phone was going off because that reminds me that I want to take a moment to thank all of my awesome members and patrons who help support the channel, things we do around here. There's a what do you want to call it? What do I have them? I have them. They have a name. They're called moderators. Could one of my moderators drop a link to my Patreon, please? I want to thank all my patrons and members who help support the channel. Bunch of cool people's names listed on the screen here. Also want to give a shout out to the folks in red who support at a higher level, and I do appreciate that. Artemis Themp, Beoban, Candy Sora, Clammed Oyster, Celestea, Drake H, Iron Lord 79, John Kenny, Joe M, Joseph H, Karen D, Kurt Y, Lord Humongous, Melkuth, Meepy 670, Mirador, Mr. T, Nathan, One Leg Hendo, Patrick C, Penguin Butt, who I think is Penguin Butt's in the house tonight. What up? Rainier the Conqueror, Sophia W, Son of a Sofa Man, Tactical Tokens, Theta Tag, Ver, and Yokai. Thanks, guys. You're awesome. Uh-oh. Somebody's getting told to watch their language. Moderators getting heated up. They got wrenches. You guys, wrenches in a way are worse than swords because, you know, a sword you're just dead. A wrench just like I would rather be killed by a sword, I think, than by a wrench. This is just me. I don't know. I might be crazy. Yes, Penguin Butt, go to town. Leonis Lanny, what kind of monster do you think is lacking in published book? Fae. Leonis, that's the reason I decided to do a Fae themed adventure or a Kickstarter. The reason I chose for my Kickstarter to feature the Fae is that there aren't a whole lot of Fae. You know, there's not a whole lot. There's some hags, sprite, you know, the pixie. There's like a handful of them. There's like nothing. And so what I wanted to do for my Kickstarter was homebrew a bunch of more Fae that people could use, you know. I've never read Shadow of the Conqueror. No, I haven't. Oh, I got lots of questions over here. Are we gonna have a Beholder lore video soon? No, Enma, sorry. I don't do that. That's not my sort of video. I don't do videos like that. That'd be funny though. I'd be like making. My sort of lore video would be me lying about a monster for 10 minutes. Like other people do lore videos where they're like, let me tell you about the beholder, and they're gonna go through the lore of a beholder and stuff like that. I'm just, that's great. I could have read that in a book, you know, but it's good. I can listen to it now and see pretty pictures. Great. My sort of lore video is gonna be like me lying to you about the beholder for 10 minutes and telling you just, you know, tall tales, bull crap, and stuff like that. That'd be the way to do it. That'd be the way to do it. Because, like, I don't need you to tell me the lore that I can read in a book. You know, I need you to tell me, like, what's going on in your head and why you're nuts. Alexander Rogers says, can we please have a series called Lair's Lying Lore? That's interesting. Monsters of the World According to the Barbarian. Oh. Hey, Danny, can you give me a reminder about that? This idea. Monsters of the World According to the Barbarian. And then lore, non-factual lore. That actually sounds like fun. Like, I don't know. So like, I don't know how many people will actually watch those videos. Here's the thing. If you guys go look at different YouTubers and stuff, in the D&D niche, you know, there's a thing. So like, you know, you want people to watch your videos, you want to get views, you want to get traction, because all of that equates to money, basically. And so, you know, you some of the channels, there's a very definite strategy where they're going for views and money. Legitimate, it's a business, it's fair. I'm not knocking that. I do the same thing. But there are some times when you want to do a video because nobody's probably going to care about this. It's probably not going to, but I like it. I think it's cool, and I'm going to have fun doing it. Like, you have to do some videos where you're having fun, you know, otherwise it's just like work. And then you get like, you know, burnt out. And then you start doing videos about why you don't want to do videos anymore. Capitalism is beautiful, dude. Like I am here in this country, and most of us have the benefits that we have because of that system. You know, like you can knock it and say, are there bad parts about it? Yep, there sure are. There sure are. But I would not, if it weren't for capitalism, I would not have any of the crap that I have. Okay, I would not be able to start a business based on YouTube and publishing adventures and stuff and doing live streams. None of that would be possible. Okay, none of it would be possible. I would be working at a 9 to 5, you know, hating my life with no hope of getting out of it. That's the thing. Every option is going, and I don't want, this is not politicized. Everything has problems, right? The question is, which one has the least amount of problems? That's the real question. Oh yeah, I'm not saying you were saying anything about it. You know, it's whatever. Blue Bobman says he would watch that over most factual videos. Man, Penguin Butt, you're going to town tonight. Hey Danny, we got to give Penguin Butt well. Yeah. Penguin butt. You should just eventually, you just gotta ban, you know, if that keeps up. You know, this is like. Danny says, Luke, please pay attention. Pay attention to what? What do I gotta pay attention to? I don't know what you're talking about. Thank you for hiding, Tashio. Give him that raise. I don't know. What are we talking about? I'm in the past. No, I'm not in the past. Zlock, is it good to make a map or combat of every building or location in a city in case my PCs pick a fight anywhere? No, don't do that. Just improvise it, dude. Improvise it, or have like maybe 3 maps or 5 maps, and just like some city streets and some buildings and stuff, and the interiors of buildings too. And if there's a fight, you just pull one out and you put it there. Like seriously, if your players are like, that's not good enough, you need to make a custom map for every possible location in this city. Otherwise, we're not going to play your game because you're just not good enough of a dungeon master for us. Then just drop them, dude. Like seriously, a handful of maps. Or improvising them. Half the time, I just improvise them. I just make them streets and there we go. It's like if you don't know what's coming and you can't prepare for it because it's not part of your like set dungeon, it's just some random place. Yeah, improvise it, dude. It's way too much work to like create them all in advance, man. It's crazy. Or just have a handful and use them or improvise them. Yeah, and if your players are like too snobbish and they're just like, this is not good enough, you should be like, okay, it's not good enough. Let me check. How much are you paying me again to do all this work for you in advance to make the game good enough for you? Yeah, that's what I thought. You're not paying me, are you? So why don't you just calm down? How do you make a good backstory for a character? Blaze Boy, I have over on DriveThruRPG. Danny, can you drop a link to my DriveThruRPG, please? Over on DriveThruRPG, I have a backstory template. It's free. You can get it. And it gives you some guidelines about how to make a good backstory. So I would take a look at that. Do we have that link available, Danny? It should. Yeah, that's it. Does it work? Does it work? Yeah, there it is. Okay, so Blaze, go check that out, and you can find that over there. Coffee. Basically, okay, so I'm gonna give you. Okay, so besides the cop out, go look at this product, which is free and useful. But I will tell you, the number one overriding thing about making a backstory is remember that somebody else has to read it, namely your dungeon master. And what does your dungeon master not want to have to do? That's right, read a backstory that's 20 pages long. So keep it to 1 page, make your dungeon master happy, 1 page, tell your backstory, and then if you, the questions that I have in my template are gonna help guide you towards some of the important information in your backstory. One thing to keep in mind when you're making your backstory is you want to provide hooks for your dungeon master. You want to provide things that your dungeon master can use and appropriate and maybe incorporate into the campaign. Many dungeon masters do this. I do this. I have a game right now that I'm running where a couple of the players have provided very nice hooks from their backstories, and a couple of the players have provided no hooks whatsoever. I read their backstory and I'm like, well, that's great, but there's nothing I can do with that. Like, I've got nothing. And I don't know what the secret is to making hooks. I don't know. I can't really explain it to you. I just know it's a thing. And that's probably the best I can do. Knife theory. Yes, look up knife theory. Thank you, Sean. If you Google knife theory, I'm pretty sure that there's at least an article. Is that a whole book or something? People have told me about knife theory before. I haven't actually, I know the concept, but I haven't, I think there's a book or something about it, I think. But it's something that's out there, and I should look into it more. Hey Leaf, how you doing? Welcome to the stream, buddy. Penguin Butt says, is this a full rant? I don't know, that was half a rant. It might be like half of a rant or something. I'm doing pretty well tonight. I got a few rants going on and stuff. It's an article. It takes 5 minutes to read. Okay, perfect, beautiful. Yeah, check that out. I don't know what that means. I've a question that makes no sense to me. Coal Soak, is there any particular sources of inspiration where you found out something really interesting while searching on Fae for your Kickstarter? No, not really. Most of it's just coming from my creativity and my imagination. I haven't really been researching and reading on Fae or anything like that. You know, I almost feel like if I read somebody else's book about Fae, then I'm just going to be a derivative. I'm just going to like, basically, those ideas are going to be in my brain and they're going to come through in my writing and what I'm creating. So I'm just using my own brain and imagination. ABCD says, my player always tries to argue for more money to his hirer than I can give him, and he doesn't get it from the hirer. He will not do the adventure. How do I solve this? Okay, so like, I had a game recently where this came up. In fact, my players were like, the adventure, the guy wanted to play them, he wanted to pay them 100 gold pieces to go on the quest, and they're just like, 100 gold pieces is hardly anything. And literally what I did is I said, players, let's metagame for a second here. Okay. We all know that most of the loot and money is not going to be found from your NPC quest giver. It's going to be found in the adventure. If you go on the adventure, you're gonna find magic items, you're gonna find gold, you're gonna find a whole bunch of really cool stuff. So, you know, that 100 gold pieces the quest giver wants to give you, don't worry about it. Just say, yes, sir, may we have some more? Go on the adventure and you're gonna get a crap ton of loot. So like, I literally had that conversation probably about a month or two ago with one of my groups because they were having the same thing. Well, that's not a lot of money. And I'm like, you guys, the money is inside the adventure. We know this. You've all been, well, most of you have been playing D&D for a long time. You know where the loot is. Why are you quibbling with the quest giver? But ABCD, if that doesn't work, here's the next thing you do. So there's a bunch of money in the adventure, right? If he still won't go on the quest, take the money out of the adventure and have the quest giver promise him the money. Your player will never know. He'll just be like, oh, it's 500 now? Okay, I'll go on the adventure. And then he won't find that money in the adventure. It's like, it's a game, folks. Okay, that's how many, I think I'm up to like 3. Am I up to 3 now? I'm hungry should be on my t-shirts. Oh, that's funny. That would be a good t-shirt, dude. Hero Metzler says, is a level 20 character alone able to take on a CR20 monster and survive? Probably. And if not, what would you say the highest CR level 20 character would take on and have a decent chance of survival? I mean, okay, so let's do this. So going back to our handy dandy calculator right here, we have one character. He is a level 20. We have one monster. He is a level 20. Calculate. Well, it is way above the deadly threshold. And a level 20 monster probably has legendary actions and stuff like that. I would say that your character would probably die. That would be my guess. I don't know that a character will be able to do that. If you could just play around with the numbers. And it's still deadly, but it's not quite as deadly. You know, just play around with the numbers and you can figure that out, you know. That's how I would, if I had to theorize a question like that. But yeah, that's how I would probably do that. Could you make a video like next month? No, all my videos for next month have already been planned out and scripted, and I'm filming them next week. So before you even finish asking your question, I can tell you the answer is no, because I've already done the work, most of the work for my videos for next month or whatever. I worked way in advance, you guys. I do not know how people can shoot, film, and edit a video every single week. I batch everything, and I batch them way in advance. And so I can actually breathe and have a life. I don't know how people can film a new video every single week and edit and stuff. It's like that's way too much work. It's holy crap. There's like, whoo. So yeah. Spammers die. I don't know. I can't, that lies. So what you're asking, Overclocked, lies outside of my wheelhouse. Creating worlds is not my specialty. I don't create worlds. Like, I never create worlds for my D&D games. I use pre-made worlds. What I do is I create adventures. I create encounters. I handle group dynamics. I run groups. I manage people. Like, and so those are the things that are my specialty. Those are my strengths. And so those are the things that I'm going to make videos on and I can talk about, you know? But something like how to create a world, I just don't know, dude. So what would I do? I would go out and read articles online to get information about them, and then I'd make a video on it. But I wouldn't have anything unique to contribute to the conversation, I don't think, because like I don't create worlds, you know what I mean? So, yeah. I didn't really answer your question, but those are some thoughts. Do you like the CR system? Mason, it gives you a good estimate. But it doesn't work. It's a piece of crap. Got a bug flying around my coffee. Yeah, I'm Bruce. Honesty is what I am. I am honest, if anything, and that's gonna be my downfall. That's why, yeah, I am too honest. That's why I'll never be. Wizards will never send me books in advance. Like most of the other YouTube channels get like all of the modules and books like several weeks in advance, extra copies so they can tell people about them and do giveaways and give them away. I'll probably never get that because I talk too harshly and honestly about their products. You know, that's going to be my downfall. But you'll always know that I'm not going to be lying and feeding you some horse crap. Well, maybe a little bit. Just a little bit, but not too much. They raise the price for me. They would, dude. They'd be like, "Oh, this guy's a loudmouth. We don't like him." They would raise the price on me. All right, let's go see. We got some more questions here. Oh, nice. My favorite unique weapon you wish had made it into any of the D&D supplements? Kopesh. I just picked a random one. There you go. This is gonna be my new MO. Anytime that no, it's not necessarily for my favorite questions, but sometimes I'll pick a random answer. How do I adjust stat blocks? And do you do that when you notice players metagaming often? How do I do them? I just do it. I change things. There's no method to it. I just pick something I want to change and I change it. And do I do it when I notice players metagaming often? No, I don't change stat blocks in response to players metagaming. I don't know that my players metagame a little bit, but I've not noticed anything too egregious. And I probably wouldn't change stat blocks in response to their metagaming. I would do something far, far more horrible to them. Matt Z says, last session my players tamed a spectator, named it Pet Tater, and made a mini out of a tater tot, toothpicks, and googly eyes. On a scale of 1 to 20, how many D&Ds is this? That's pretty cool, dude. I'd give you 20 for that. Tater tot. I would eat it. I would be like, oh. And then it'd be a toothpick. And then I'd have to pull out the googly eyes. Which weapon or armor do you think is the most nerfed in D&D? None of them. D&D 5e is pretty balanced with weapons and armor. I've not had any problems or thoughts on that. Sean says, will Into the Fae include the Irish Dullahan? Nope, I don't know what that means. Harbingers of Death that use their own spine as a weapon and inspired the Headless Horseman from... That's pretty cool. Hey, Danny, can you take a note of that question from Sean and remind me about it? I'll take a look at that. That sounds interesting. It might now, Sean, because I haven't written all of it quite yet. I still have a good portion of it's written, but not all of it. Leaf says, the guys in my party only really register good pieces as currency. Good pieces? You mean like guns? Good pieces? I don't understand how valuable gold is. How do I keep them from ignoring all the silver? And I wouldn't worry about it. Just let them not take it. Like I literally look. If they want to leave behind loot, they are doing you a favor. The loot tables already give players too much loot and gold. So like if they're like copper pieces we're above copper pieces, silver pieces. Dude, just let them leave it behind. Like who cares? That's up to them. If they don't want to pick it up and carry it, then let them leave it behind. You know? I would not. Oops, sorry. I just cat Orange. Orange is like under my feet and I accidentally kicked him. I'm sorry, Orange. Orange. Like, I got kicked. Oh, I got kicked. It was a tap roo. It wasn't actually that hard. Like I would not spend any effort trying to convince my players that copper pieces and silver are worth them taking. Like, I don't care. Like, if they don't want to take them, that's up to them. If they want to leave behind a longsword +1, if they want to leave behind a Vorpal sword, if they want to leave behind a carpet of flying, like, I don't care. Whatever, guys. You don't want it? Just throw it on the ground. Somebody else will come get it. It's not worth my time or effort to like take on that battle. You know what I mean? Martin says, is it reasonable to give players starting plot hook and ask them to answer question why before campaign begins? You were hired to do this by this character. How did you get to it? I don't think I totally understand that, but I think it's reasonable. I think I'm gonna go with yes on that one. Sorry, I'm not very helpful. Have I ever run a spiral campaign? I don't know what that is, so I'm probably gonna say no, but let's continue with the question. Where the game world builds as the session progresses. How do you give the players the illusion of foreshadowing in this case? I don't know what that is. The only, so like, if I don't really understand what this is, but it sounds like the adventure and the campaign is not totally fleshed out yet, and things just build on it and it grows as you play, which sounds similar to some things I've done before. How do you give the illusion of foreshadowing? Well, as it grows and you're about to pick the next boss or thing that's going to happen, you think back to previous things that have happened, and then you pick something that's already happened and have it be related to the thing that you're about to make. And then that's your foreshadowing. You just have to go back in time and pick something and have it be related. I think that would be the way to do it. But I don't fully understand what that is, so I may be wrong. What's my opinion on giving artifacts to players at level 17 and 20? Like, when else are you going to give it to them? Like, all right, I will plug the giveaway in a moment. Like, when else would you give artifacts to players? You're not going to give it to a level 5 or 10 or 15. Level 17 to 20 is the time to roll out an artifact. Like, when you get to level 20, a lot of games end at 20 or play a little bit and then, but if you wait to level 20 to give them an artifact and you're not planning on playing any adventures at level 20, well, that sucks. Well, thank you. You gave us all these cool artifacts and now the campaign's over and we're going to restart at level 1. Thanks, Dungeon Master. So yeah, 17 to 20 is definitely the time to give out artifacts, in my opinion. Done. All right. My phone was going off because I want to, new folks have joined the stream, I'm sure, and I want to tell you all about the giveaway that we are doing tonight. I'm not giving away. Veil of Ruin, a Kickstarter, has sponsored tonight's stream, and they are giving away these two awesome miniatures right here, because Veil of Ruin is running a Kickstarter right now. It is a campaign world, compatible with 5th edition and other things, I'm sure. It is set in the post-apocalyptic jungles of Orman. It features new playable races, classes, magic items, spells, and other cool stuff. And, you know, they got miniatures, like really cool miniatures and stuff that are going to be part of it as well. This right here is an example. This is a little screenshot from the level 5 campaign that's part of the Kickstarter. And as you can see, it's got really cool art and crap like that. The artwork is really slick. I looked at a lot of this artwork and the artwork looks really cool, you guys. So their Kickstarter is going to be open until next week. So go ahead and take a look at it. It might be something you're interested in and you might have fun with. And the minis, though, you can win tonight because these dudes were generous enough to give some minis out to folks. And I will drop a link to the giveaway. Oh, I think somebody already did. Oh, Penguin Butt did. So I'll drop it again just in case. Or Penguin Butt, just drop it again. Drop a link to the giveaway again. All you got to do is click You just like click something and you're entered and stuff. It's pretty easy. And the winner, the winner of these 2 miniatures is going to be drawn tonight at the end of the stream. So yeah, get in on that. I also have my own giveaway going on to play D&D with me, if you have not heard. So Penguin Butt, can you drop a link to that one too? It's D&D giveaway. So you can enter that and play D&D with me. So that's fun. All right. That was a beautiful little break. It's beautiful, beautiful. Let's keep going with questions. See if I can get some more rants tonight. I'm doing pretty well with the rants. I've had at least a couple good rants tonight. Wow. I'm getting like low on coffee here. Stand by. Gonna get some coffee. It's coffee time. Orange. Orange just bumped into the wall, got scared, and freaked out. He literally ran into he bumped his butt into the wall and was like freaking out. Oh my goodness. Only 2.5 rants? I can do better than that. I can totally do better than 2.5. A Lens says, I have a story. I want to tell in my game, but it feels like there are no opportunities to tell it because my players never do what I set up for them. Do you have any suggestions? Yeah, don't tell a story. D&D is not a game where the dungeon master tells a story. That's a book. Like if you have a story to tell and the protagonists need to do certain things to tell that story, then what you really want to do is write a book, dude. Like D&D is a game where a story does get told, but it is a story where the dungeon master and the players collaborate together to tell that story. So what your story that you have in your mind that you want to tell, D&D is not the medium for that. Like a story will be told, but it won't be your story. It won't be exactly how you want it to be. It's going to be a story that is your players interacting with a situation that you set up, and then a story comes about. But this is a pitfall. This is an anti-pattern for sure of dungeon mastering, where a dungeon master has a story they want to tell, you know, and it usually doesn't go very well because the players want to play the game. They don't want to, like, you know, be like puppets in a story. They want to have their own free will, their own agency, be able to do things and stuff like that. So what I always say is that a dungeon master sets up a situation. There is a situation that's going on. There is a problem in the game world. There is something going on that is causing issues. The players hear about it. They go off to solve it. And then something happens. And that's the story. And who knows what it's going to be? Who knows? The dungeon master doesn't know in advance what that story is going to be because he can't control what the players are going to do. Right? So, my suggestion is don't try to tell your story. Allow your players to interact with your game world and stuff, and then let a story come about. A while ago, I was in a group that fell apart because someone was attacking and stealing from their players. Oh, This is why I don't allow PvP in my games. This is exactly why, dude. Exactly why. So, here's what happens. Some players are mature enough to do PvP, stealing and stuff like that, and not freak out about it. They can separate the game from out of the game, and they don't take it personally, and it can go okay. But many players, okay, it's not even many players. All it takes is one player in your group who can't do that, who does take it personally, who does freak out about it. It only takes one player or two players for that one person who's stealing from their characters in the game to cause a major problem. This is group dynamics. This is what happens. Like if I'm in a game and the rogue is constantly sneaking ahead and taking all of the loot for himself, I, the player, am gonna know he's doing that because I'm sitting here watching him. But my character doesn't know that. But who cares? I'm still gonna get pissed because he is ruining the game for me and I'm not getting loot. Or if when I'm sleeping at night, I'm snoozing, the rogue sneaks up, he goes into my backpack and he starts taking all of my things. I, the player, am gonna know that the rogue is taking my crap and my character's asleep and he's a rogue, so I don't wake up and he's taking my crap. I'm gonna get pissed. I'm not gonna be happy about this. This can very easily cause problems between your players in your game. Like, the potential for that is very strong. I have seen this happen before when I allowed this stuff, and when I saw it happening, I was like, okay, we're not doing this. You know what? Like I don't care if it does take a little bit of their agency away. I'm okay with sacrificing that bit of agency on behalf of my players in order to keep a group together and not have it implode when the players all get pissed at each other and start arguing. Like, I'm okay with that. In my games, I don't allow PvP. You can't attack other people, you can't steal from them. There are millions of NPCs and monsters and other things in the entire game world. Go steal from them. Go attack them. The group is sacred. Don't mess with the group because I am not going to deal with players bickering and squabbling, okay, over this sort of stuff. So that's rant number 3, 4. What am I on? I'm doing pretty well. That is why I don't allow PvP. That's why. That is why. Yeah, if you play D&D for just loot, go play Diablo 3 or Diablo 2. I've heard they're very similar. I've heard Diablo 2 hardly changed anything. Like, the graphics and stuff looks very similar. I don't even know why they made it. We're at 4 rants now. Cool. How do I feel about the Unearthed Arcana that Wizards of the Coast releases? I feel good about it. Sean says players should be sharing the same goals and interests with each other. Don't attack your buddies. Yes, I agree. Like, and that is, Sean, that's okay. I'm not everybody. That is something that I tell my players. I am running a group game. Like, there are other dungeon masters and stuff that don't run group games. They do, everybody splits up and does weird. Okay, that's great. You guys want to do that? That's fine. I don't run games like that. My games are group games. Which means 2 things. 1, you all have a reason to stay together. No lone wolf PCs who want to wander off and do their own thing. So you got to have a reason to stay together, and work together, presumably, and be a group and get along with each other. And you have to have a reason to go on adventures. Do not show up at my game table with a PC who doesn't want to go on adventures and really just wants to be a blacksmith. Because you know what I'm going to do? I'm going to ask you to roll up a new PC that actually fits in with the game that we're all going to be playing. You were the original Diablo beta tester? I remember, dude, Fred, I remember playing the original Diablo when I was in high school. Was it high school? Yeah, it was high school. It was so much fun, dude. Diablo 2 clearly was better in my opinion. I played so much Diablo 2 when I was in college, like hours a day playing Diablo 2. At one point, I gave my Ethernet cable to a friend and told her, "Don't give this back to me. I need you to keep my Ethernet cable." And she had it for like a couple weeks or something. It probably was a problem. Rookie numbers. Oh, whatever, Danny. You don't even know what Diablo 2 is. Don't give me that. Tell me, giving me lip. Darkest Dungeon? I've never heard of that one before. Sean says, high school, the beginning of Luke's D&D career. Yeah, my games probably sucked so bad in high school. I don't remember them. My memory is so bad. One of these days I need to go talk to some of my friends from high school and ask them, so how bad did my games suck in high school? They probably were so bad. I guarantee you they were bad. You had an 8 PC net in a 2-room apartment for Diablo 2 gaming. Oh, that is so cool, Fred. Yeah, I had friends who did the same thing for Halo when that was a big thing. Like the original Halo, that was a huge thing. Morton, you just installed Diablo 2 an hour ago? Oh, that's cool, dude. Diablo 2, dude, I have it. Like, literally. It's like right here. Hold on. I have the box. I have the box. It has everything in it. It has everything in it. I should install this and play it. Why am I not playing this game? This game was lots of fun. I liked playing a necromancer. I loved playing a necromancer with like tons of summons. Oh, that was fun. That was fun. All right. That was great. Luke will never have time to play that game. Command and Conquer. Oh, I loved Command and Conquer. That was so much fun. Major Mask has to go, but he has one last question. What's your favorite question? The one you just asked. Good job. You just made my list, dude. How do you get your players to listen to you? Okay. I don't know exactly what the context of that is, Liam. But like, if your players aren't listening to you, then if I were trying to run a game and my players literally would not listen to me, like they were talking over me or they were talking to each other, I'd be done with that game. You guys obviously don't want to run the game if you won't allow the dungeon master to talk and you're going to talk over me. So like, I think I'm probably just going to piece that out and find new players. I probably would talk to them first. I'm not just going to be like and walk away. I would talk to them first, but I'm not going to just sit there and I can't run a game if you won't listen to me. It doesn't work. Wow, I have lots of questions piling up on me. I've never run a 4E campaign. I've never played 4E. Merrick says, I'm a player in one game. I'm also a DM. And it's the DM's first game. He made a homebrew world and planned everything. But I feel like there's a bit of railroading. He's not giving us loot, so we don't buy stuff he would not accept. The story is planned ahead, and I feel like a puppet sometimes. He doesn't want his world in ruin. Help. You gotta talk to him, dude. You gotta talk to him. Like it's his first time as a dungeon master. You know, he's probably doing the best he can. He's probably doing what he thinks he's supposed to do. He's probably doing what he thinks dungeon masters do. You know, assume the best of intentions. It's his first time. He probably just doesn't know any better. He hasn't done it enough to really know, you know? And so as the more experienced dude, it's on you to try to talk to him and be like, hey, you know, and just have a conversation and explain and try to help him, you know? You got to be supportive and helpful. You know, it's somebody's first time, you know, they're doing it, you know, compassion, empathy, understanding, try to help him. You know what I mean? He's doing the best he can, I'm sure. He probably doesn't know, you know, so you got to talk to him. That's my suggestion, dude. How do I feel about the new feats Wizards of the Coast released in the latest Unearthed Arcana? I haven't read them. I don't really know. Taste of Excellence. If player versus player is a bad idea, what about a D&D group versus a D&D group? Like, if you wanted to have a special battle, like a Royal Rumble or something, if you wanted to have some sort of special thing where you did that as like this is not what we do every day, but hey, just for kicks, guys, we're going to get together and we're going to have your group versus their group, and just for fun. And when it's all done, nobody's characters are going to be dead. We're just going to go back to where we were before. Doing something like that just for fun, just for kicks, is super cool. You know, get a couple groups together, have a big battle like that. That could be super cool. That could be lots of fun, you know? But not like, probably not. You couldn't actually run two separate groups at the same time, parallel, having them going against each other. Like that's the sort of thing that would make a good Reddit story, where you talk about how a dungeon master was running 2 different groups and they were running parallel campaigns and they were constantly interfacing with each other and doing things and crossing paths and all of this stuff. Like it would make for a wonderful Reddit story, okay? But in actuality, at the table, the practical playing of it and how it would actually work, it would probably be like a train wreck, you know, and many people would be bored a lot of the time because that conceptually is very, very difficult to do, you know, unless you had 2 dungeon masters, each of them running their own group, and then occasionally the 2 groups came together to have some sort of confrontation. That is a little bit more doable, you know. It would still, battles like that would be very long. Can you imagine how long it would take a battle when you had like 10 players? Long battle. That would be very boggy. You have any advice on determining the rarity of homebrew magic items? Yes, compare the homebrew item with other existing items. That's the best you can do. Just do a comparison game, and just it's a gut check. That's all I do. What is a good CR10 creature to follow up an Acromancer? I'm not sure what follow up means. I don't know. I would just do a search for CR10 creatures, dude, and find the one that you like. Sorry if that's a cop-out answer. That's literally what I would do here if I were to answer that question. I would literally pull up a list of CR10 creatures, read through them, and pick the one that I think is fun. Hello, Rose. How you doing? Where's Rose? Barking. Somebody said hello, Rose. I figured I'd say hello, Rose, too. Where's Rose? Oh, there she is. Rose says, I've been enjoying watching your videos. This is my first time joining your live stream. Hey, welcome to the live stream, Rose. I'm glad you're enjoying the videos. We've had a couple rants already on the stream. You might get lucky and find yourself in another one. The rants are always fun. Joyful Candy Cube says, our first time DM has been running a sandbox and it has gone through a number of improvised sessions, but now the game has devolved to a series of disconnected events. That's what's going to happen with the sandbox, because there's no planning involved. It's just one thing after another. You're just popping around doing different things. How do you fix that? So the way to run that, either you improvise on the fly and figure out a way that those things are connected, or the best way to run a sandbox. Okay, so like if you don't plan anything in advance, then you're not really running a sandbox. You're just running an improvised game where you don't plan anything in advance. And then with no planning, hold on a second. I think we got a cat fight going on here. Hold on, we got a cat fight. Come on. Don't disappoint. You have like almost 200 people watching you, I think. I don't know how many we're at right now. Come on, put on a good show. My money's on Squeaky. The one with the white belly. My money's on Squeaky. Let's do some betting. What are the bets here? The one standing is Squirty Pie. Who thinks Squirty Pie is gonna win, and who thinks Squeaky's gonna win? Let's see. Let's get some gold pieces on the table. Squirty Pie is going for the neck. She's going for the neck bite. And Squeaky is licking her ear. So Squirty Pie is serious, going in for the kill, and Squeaky is just licking her ear. And Squirty Pie is she's okay with that. And uh-oh. Squeaky is getting he's going for the Muay Thai clench. He's getting the Muay Thai clench in there. Oh, and Squirty Pie pulled out, and now she's licking his paws. And licking the paws still. It's okay. Oh, Squeaky's grabbing her. Muay Thai clench. Oh, biting the ear. Squirty Pie rolls out of it. Goes for the neck. Oh. She rolls out of it again. Oh, now she's going down. Oh, Squeaky's got her down. He's going for his ear. It's gonna squirm into the back of the neck right there. And Squeaky is going to roll out of that, and Squirty Pie rolls, and oh, I see bunny kicks coming. I see bunny kicks in the future. Here we go. And she stands up. He goes for the kill right there, and Squeaky's got her. Oh, biting there. And he's rolling out of it. Squirty Pie's going for the neck. Squeaky rolls out of that. Oh, he's gonna sweep her. Oh, she pulls out of it on her feet. Tails, the twitching. Oh, it might be a standstill. I think we have a standstill, ladies and gentlemen. Looks like, oh, she's thinking about it. She's thinking about it. Squeaky's preparing himself. He's preparing himself. Oh, she's thinking about it again, going in there. Squeaky's licking. Oh, there's some hesitancy. There's some hesitancy. Oh, we're licking the ear again. Oh, she's gonna chew on the ear. Oh, we're gonna lick it again. Yeah, I don't know. I feel like the momentum may have played out here, and now they're just kind of horsing around. So I think the serious threat may have been done, but you never know, because you know, when you're doing a grapple match like this, you know, the tide of battle can swing at any moment. Right now is kind of like a lull in the tide, but this could get better. Oh, now Squirty Pie is losing interest, clearly losing interest. She's just gone into a cat sandwich, a cat loaf. Oh, she's going for the neck. Oh, the bunny kick comes out. Squeaky with the bunny kick. Squirty Pie pulls out. Going for the throat again. She's kind of going in there. Oh, the roll. She did the roll. Oh, she's gonna do a gator roll. She's going for the gator roll. Oh, Squeaky's he pushes out. Oh, going for the neck again. Oh, it's picking up. Oh, a little bit of licking, a little bit of interlude here. Gonna lick the ear. Squeaky tries to pull her into the Muay Thai clench, and Squirty Pie goes for the neck. The bunny kicks come out. Here come the bunny kicks. A little bit of a pause. Slashing of the tails. Ooh, the suspense. Twitching is about to go in. Squeaky's thinking about the bunny kicks again. And here we go. And oh, here we go. Squirty Pie is she's reconsidering this. Squeaky is ready. Squeaky has assumed the pose. And Squirty, oh, there we go. Squeaky's about had enough of this. And Squirty Pie is going in. He's definitely got those rear bunny kicks coming. And still kind of like playing around. No serious action right now. Neither combatant has really committed to this match. They're both really just toying with each other. They're kind of feeling each other out right now. I don't feel like we've had a real serious commitment at this point. Little bit of the neck biting going on, but nothing really. There hasn't been a real like lunge yet at this point. So they're really non-committal here. I think they're really just going for a point score. Nobody's really going for a knockout yet. Squirty Pie gets a little bit excited there. The tails are twitching though. This has some promise, but I feel like it's kind of lulling down here. Yeah, these two combatants are really just. I think the ref's gonna have to stand them up. They're probably gonna get stood up at this point. They're not really working too much. Nobody's really improving their positions at all. It's just kind of a standstill here. And oh, here we go. Oh, now they're going for it. Oh man, Squeaky's just going for it. Squirty Pie falls on her back. Orange is over there watching. Look at this. Orange has been sitting there watching the whole time. He's like, what's going on over here? Oh man. What's up, Squeaky? Squeaky won. Who voted for Squeaky? Who had their money on Squeaky? Because Squeaky definitely won. He totally won. Squeaky always wins. You guys, cats play with each other all the time. They're not fighting. They're just playing. They're brother and sister. You had Squirty Pie? No, Squirty Pie always loses. Squirty Pie is like 100 to 1. Squirty Pie is 100 to 1. I've never seen her win before. Oh. Yeah, that's totally playing. If my cats ever actually fight, I know what that sounds like. And I've done this before on streams where I stand up and yell at them and break them up. Like if I hear actual fighting, I'm not gonna let them hurt each other. because I do have 2 different cat families. There are 3 cats from one family, and then there are 4 from the other family. And one of the cats from this family sometimes goes after the other ones. And when I hear them doing that, I am over there breaking them up. All right, so I was in the middle of answering somebody's question. Oh, we were talking about sandboxes, like running a sandbox and having them feel disconnected. I feel like the way to run a sandbox is to prepare the adventures ahead of time, have them be connected, and then you basically just say, what do you guys want to do? Here are some plot hooks. You guys choose the plot hook that you want to go to. A sandbox is not just an open game world where there are no plot hooks and nothing has been prepared. That's not a sandbox, in my opinion. That's just people loose in the game world screwing around, and the DM just comes up with stuff. That's not actually a sandbox. That's just kind of like a walking around the game world and the DM makes crap up on the fly sort of game. And if that is going to feel disconnected, you know, unless the DM can connect it somehow in the back end on the fly. So I don't know if I answered that question all the way. I did my best. I was about to shake the cat tree box. I don't think that's what I was about to do. I'm pretty sure that's not what I was about to do. Colia Kev says, how would you rule Wrath of the Storm for a blinded Tempest cleric? The description says they need to see the target. If the description says they need to see the target, then they need to see the target. I don't make exceptions for that sort of thing. That's how I would rule that. I'm a very by the rules, by the book guy. I make some exceptions when it makes sense to do so, but I usually follow the rules. I am a proponent of knowing the rules and following the rules for the most part. There are some that need to be tweaked because apparently playtesting is not a thing in some cases. But for the most part, I follow the rules. Will your Fae also include both courts, the light Seelie and dark Seelie, unseelie, or something like it? It for sure will not include those because those are copyrighted terms by Wizards of the Coast. And I have to be very careful not to use anything that they have copyrights to, because I will get myself in trouble. It does include a court. It does include a faction of Fae that has an interest in the world. Yes, to that. I've already run Legendary Minds of Phandelver a few times to begin my D&D career. I'd like to write some adventures, but what published ones would you suggest? To do what? To write them or to run them with your players? I don't know. I have not. This is something I struggle with, you guys, because I haven't read many of the published adventures and I haven't played any of them because I homebrew everything. And so it's really hard for me to give you recommendations. I know that Curse of Strahd is good. I like Curse of Strahd. That's the main one I've played. I like Mad Minds, the Dungeons of the Mad Mage. I think that's really good. The bits of that I have read because it's super long. But I don't really know a whole lot of those things. Peleg says, for resources, what DM screen would you recommend to new DMs? What are the most important resources on the DM screen? Can you recommend any screen resources or websites for DMing online? Yeah. So, hey, Kelf, what up? How you doing? If you go to my Amazon store, Peleg, there's a link on there to D&D products that I use, and it shows you the screen. I have it right here. I'll just show you. This is the screen that I use, and you can see here that it has a slot here where I can customize and put my own thing in it. And then this is what it actually looks like when you buy it and stuff, but you can put your own pieces of paper in it. And then the back side also has a thing here where you can, put your own pieces of paper in it. This one actually comes, I think, with reference material that's very useful. I think that it's pretty good as is. It has like the different effects, the different conditions, the things that exhaustion does. It has combat actions, some stuff like that. I don't know what else has got on here. Some other rules and crap, but I don't ever use them. I don't use the references on the back of the DM screen. The only thing that I actually ever use on the back of my DM screen is this piece of paper right here, because this is a list of random names. That is the only thing I ever use on the back of my DM screen. The rest of the rules are mostly here, or I have little sticky notes in my player handbook that I can flip open to different places very quickly, where I know that I constantly refer to. So yeah, I don't really know. I would put, because this can be customized, I would put whatever reference material you find most helpful there. The things that you constantly forget or need to refer to, or that you think are important. Andrew says, how exactly is the Kickstarter being produced? Are you making it by myself, or is there a team designing it with you? So I'm writing the material. I'm a professional writer. That's like, I was a writer for like 7 years. I just recently got a new job and I'm no longer a writer, like for my day job. And I studied writing in English and crap in college and all that kind of bull crap. So I'm doing all of the major writing and stuff like that. I do have a group, so I'm doing some play testing. I have somebody else that's reading through things for me. I'll have an editor that'll look through things, but I have a very small team around it, but I'm doing most of the work. I'm going to be honest with you. I've been punching numbers in that Kickstarter, and I don't know how people make money on these Kickstarters. Like, yeah, we're gonna see how it goes. I've looked at some very successful Kickstarters. Now that I've gotten quotes from different people and I have an idea of how much it costs to do certain things, wow. I look at some very big Kickstarters that have taken place, and I look at all the things they've offered and how much they're charging for things. And now that I know what some of this stuff costs, I don't know how they made some of these. I don't know how they made any money. Like, I was telling somebody this the other day. I was looking at some of these and I'm just like, I don't think this guy made any money. I think he probably maybe broke even, maybe if he was lucky, so it's crazy. Everybody takes their little piece, and then you have to pay 33% taxes on it. And it gets even worse. So I don't know. We're going to see how it goes. And basically what I tell myself is I'm learning a whole crap ton about different things. And so even if like at the end of the day, it's not like lucrative, I'm learning a lot. And so that's what makes me feel better. But I can tell you what, it's tons of work. Holy crap, you guys. It is a ton of work to do a Kickstarter. I need more coffee. I'm out of coffee, you guys. Get some coffee. I'm getting so low on coffee. I'm like, we're not even at the halfway point of the stream, and I'm getting low on coffee. Great, Aunt Elizabeth, that's possible. Like, it's possible that you make a lot of the money on the back end once you've actually created it. That's possible. Yeah. What's the music right now? I can't even listen. I don't even know what the music is. This is like rock and roll music. Why would this make you fall asleep? Joe Siller says, I have some. You have some coffee? Can you send it to me? What campaigns am I currently DMing? Curse of Strahd, Homebrew. Those are my campaigns. What's the weirdest, interesting monster off the top of your head that you think more DMs should use? Orcs. Merrick says, do you know any good elemental items? For example, controls winter, fire, storm, Or Infinity Stones like items? No, not. I would just look through the Dungeon Master Guide. I don't know anything off the top of my head. I'm like, swing and a miss, swing and a miss. The me. Hey Nick, thank you for the $2 super chat, dude. Does my family play with you? No, my daughter used to play with me. I ran D&D for my daughter for like a year and a half, kind of, and that was lots of fun, lots of good memories there. I loved that. And then my wife played with me like once, and that was it. What D&D module should I buy to play with my friends? I don't know. Depends on what you're looking for, dude. I'd have to ask you lots of follow-up questions to figure out what D&D module might possibly be best for you. But even then, like, I don't even know the modules that well, so it's hard for me to make that recommendation. Waterdeep Dragon Heist is fun. I like Waterdeep Dragon Heist, I can tell you that much. Do not get Tales from the Yawning Portal. Do not get that. Flaming Pile. Like, half of the adventures in it are good. Half of the adventures are horrible. So don't get that one. Don't get that one. Let's see. Yeah, okay. So yeah, I gave you one recommendation and one thing to avoid. There you go. Dastern says, how would you approach having a PC as the big bad? I would not ever do that. Not an actual PC, but an NPC. Okay, well, okay, NPC, yes. Then every big bad is an NPC. That just uses all mechanics from a normal PC. I would never do that. So the reason I would never use a full character sheet for a big bad is that it's a full character sheet and it's way too complex. There's a reason that the monster manual is full of stat blocks for dungeon masters to use, because a dungeon master is doing lots of things in a combat, and full PCs that players use are designed for one player, one PC. It's a complex character sheet with lots of skills and abilities and stuff, but that's okay because the player only needs to run one PC and he can dedicate all of his thoughts to running that PC. A dungeon master has to do lots of things when he's running a game. So a full PC sheet, a full character sheet is way too much crap to do and keep track of. That's why we have stat blocks. And so I would never use a character sheet for any monster in the game. I would make a stat block that properly encapsulates the abilities and features that I might want to steal from a playable class, you know, but I would always make a stat block to make my life easier, to be able to run the game well and not have to refer to a character sheet, you know? So you got to translate it to a stat block, and then it makes your life easier. That's how I would do that if I wanted to use that sort of thing. I mean, it's the same thing that, like, look at Volo's Guide to Monsters or whatever. They're warlocks, you know, and they have stat blocks. They don't give you a character sheet. They take a warlock and they make it into a stat block. How do you feel about having players run NPC henchmen for solo adventures while the party has to split up? I don't run solo adventures. If you're gonna run a solo adventure, then you need to run like separate games, right? Like, don't keep everybody at the same table while they're running solo adventures. Actually schedule different sessions with your players so that, you know, 5 people aren't bored out of their minds while one person's actually playing the game. That's the first thing. So if you're doing that, if you're running a solo adventure, you could do that. I think people will probably have fun doing that sort of thing. I don't do that. My like, this is just my personal thing. This is not a recommendation necessarily for other people, but like, I don't like running solo adventures. If I have 5 people that want to play D&D, I'm gonna get all of those 5 people together in a group and I'm gonna play D&D with them. And that's what we're gonna do. It takes me as a dungeon master just as much effort to run a solo adventure with one player as it does to run an adventure with the entire group. So like if I'm gonna run a solo adventure with each of my 5 players, that is basically me having to prepare for 5 groups, the equivalent of 5 groups, 5 adventures. I'm not gonna do that. I'm gonna prepare for one group with these players, and we're all gonna play together as a group game, and we're gonna have fun. Now, it is lots of fun to have solo adventures, one DM and one player. Lots of people enjoy those sorts of things, but it is a lot more work for the dungeon master, and I'm not personally gonna do that because that's way too much work for me. Like, can't do it. Like, not right now with the way and besides which, like, there are so many players out there that want to play the game. Like, I would much rather have 4 or 5 people enjoying the same 4 hours together, developing friendships, having camaraderie, stories they can share together. That is so much more appealing to me, the thought of that, than to play one-on-one with somebody. You know what I mean? And I'm not saying don't do it. These are my thoughts and my opinions on it. You know what I mean? If you're having fun and you want to do it, I'm not saying don't do it. So like, don't kill me. You know, I'm just saying it's not my thing, and I have good reasons for not doing that sort of thing. You asked me how I felt, and that's how I feel. Those are my feelings. Don't squish my feelings. How does one DM a homebrew heist job? You create some sort of objective that has protected things and traps and stuff and guards, and then the players are running a group. They have to figure out a way to go in and break in and get the thing. It's basically the same way you would DM any other adventure, only, you know, it's a heist. The objective is just to get in there and grab something and get out. And so there are traps and guards and stuff. You know, it's a little bit different, but it's really not a whole lot different from any other adventure. If your players are smart, they're going to do some investigations and try to get information about the target and get information about the building or whatever it is over here, so they can figure out a way to sneak in, get in and stuff like that. And they might have some planning up front, you know, or they might just be like, oh, just kick down the door, you know. But there's not a whole lot different than a normal adventure as far as how to DM it. You might plan it a bit differently, but it's still the same sort of thing. There's not a whole big difference in my opinion. It's just the objective is different. The objective is break in, get a thing, as opposed to break in and kill someone. Because most of the time you're going and you're killing some big bad dude, you know? Any Boy says, I started my first adventure 2 days ago as a DM and it's going well so far. However, I'm not sure if critical failures are working that well. Should I remove them? What do you mean critical failures are working? Like, what does that mean? Like, what are you doing when they roll ones? A critical failure when somebody rolls a 1 on an attack roll should be a miss, and that's it. And that shouldn't be a problem. If you have some convoluted chart that when they roll a 1 on an attack roll, you roll on some chart and horrible things happen to them, then yeah, that usually sucks, in my opinion. Some groups are going to be like, some people, I made a video on critical failures and how I don't like them and stuff. And lots of people were like, all right, my group love, that's great. Like, if you like that, if you're having fun doing it, great. But like, there are lots of people, there are lots of reasons that critical failures are rolling on charts when you roll a 1, critical fumble, we often call it, is not a fun, enjoyable game experience. You know, like if I'm a high level fighter, I'm attacking 3 times per round, maybe 4 times per round. And every time I roll a d20, I have a 5% chance of something horrible happening to me. So over the course of 1 round, I have 4 instances of a 5% chance of something horrible happening to me. You drop your weapon. You hit your comrade. Really? I'm a level 17 fighter. And I drop my weapon? Like, really? So, yeah. If you feel like critical failures or fumbles are not working well, then yeah, don't roll on the tables. You can also ask your players. Ask your players about it too. Because sometimes as dungeon masters, we think something's not working well and that our players might not enjoy it. But when we talk to them, they're just like, yeah, we like it. It's cool. It's not a problem, you know? So you always talk to them and see what they think too. Yeah, save or death. You'd be surprised. There are lots of people that love the critical fumble tables and stuff. Most of the people who love them are dungeon masters, but there are some players who like them too. Bewitched bought B Starbucks. I don't know what that means. Hey Danny, what does that mean? Any tips on running large scale battles? Just do it narratively. No rules, no mechanics, narratively. You run the large scale battle narratively. That's it. If large scale battles are going to be a common feature of your D&D game, then you might want to look into some alternate rule systems that handle large scale battles. But in my opinion, large scale battle happens so seldomly in a game that it is not worth spending the money on buying an alternate system, learning the rules, teaching your players the rules so that you can have one large scale battle over the course of a 2 to 4 year campaign. That is a bad investment of time and money, in my opinion. So just run it narratively. You know, if you're having, but if large scale battles are constantly happening over the course of your D&D campaign, then get some alternate rules that you can all use. Then it makes sense, right? But I don't go into large scale battles very often in my games because D&D is a derivative of like what would they call them? Big battles, wargaming. So D&D came about, wargaming was a thing where they were running big armies and stuff. And then people were like, hey, wouldn't it be cool if we just had a small party of adventurers, a small party of soldiers that went into dungeons by themselves? And that's where D&D came from. So like there are entire systems out there that involve large battles and stuff like that. You know what I mean? But D&D is a game of a small group and stuff. And so that's what I like to run my games with, is just a small group of people. When a large battle does happen, I just run it narratively. There are no mechanical rules that I use. Yes, war games. I was trying to say war games, but I couldn't think of the word. Yeah. Decanter of endless maple syrup. Tyler. That sounds amazing. Really sounds amazing. I don't speak Russian, if that's Russian. I don't know if you realize this, but I don't speak that language. It looks like something, but I don't understand it. Any boys, see you later, buddy. Decanter of endless coffee, sweet. I am bored. Hey, what's up? How you doing? We're gonna create factions in just a little bit. We're almost gonna create factions in about 10 minutes. How would you run a siege battle, a town under siege during a session? I've done that before. Basically, you just set it up where there's a town, there's an army outside of it, there's a bunch of little army stuff like that, and then you give, I have a video on this actually, there's a video on my channel about this. You give the players objectives to meet. Basically, you say that, there are 3 things that need to be done in order to break up the siege, to stop the siege. You need to go stop the siege weapons that are breaking down the walls. You need to go stop the sappers that are digging a tunnel under the walls. And finally, you need to go to the general's tent and defeat the general. If you can do those 3 things, the siege will break. And that is how I would run that adventure. And though it could be any 3 objectives, or it could be 5 objectives, who knows? But basically, if you do a certain number of things, it will demoralize or disrupt the army enough that they will stop the siege. Or it will provide an opportunity for people inside the city to have a sortie or something, however you pronounce that, and then come out and help break it up as well. Blue Gamer, thanks for the 269 super chat. Way 4 elements monk. Tips on the first abilities. I'm not familiar with monks. I actually don't like monks. Is Penguin Butt is here. Penguin Butt as my witness. I don't like monks. I don't play monks. I usually talk bad about monks, so I don't really know anything about their abilities. Sorry. I'm a dungeon master. Ask me DM questions. I always feel bad when I can't answer a super chat question, but that's not my area of expertise. Danny says monks are garbo. Ooh, ooh, ooh. Look at that. What do you got to say? What do you got to say to that, Penguin Butt? Human Artifact says, are the D&D board games worth the time and money? Yes. Yes. So what he's talking about are these board games that I have on my bookshelves behind me. This is one of them. And this thing costs like $50. There's a link to it on my Amazon store. Danny, can you drop a link to that? If you guys want to look at these things. But basically for about $50, you get about 40 miniatures. Two of them are usually large and one of them is huge. The miniatures are okay-ish quality, but they're very cheap. I have never played these board games. I've never even tried to play them. I didn't care to play them. I bought these for the miniatures because you get a lot of them and they're cheap and they're fairly decent quality. No, they're acceptable quality for $1 each. So they're acceptable for $1 each. I mean, you get what you pay for. If you want quality miniatures, you pay more for them. So I was satisfied though. I feel like it was a really good deal. I have no idea if the board game is any good. I don't even care to play it. I just wanted the miniatures. Do they come pre-painted? No, they don't. And be thankful that they don't. Pre-painted minis are so badly painted. It's like 3 colors. 3 colors? Really? So you got slave laborers over there painting the miniatures for 3 colors. Don't pre-paint the minis. Just give them to me naked, white, whatever color. Just don't touch them. I will take care of them. Paint the minis. This right. Okay, let me show you what a painted mini is supposed to look like. This thing is not gonna grab focus very well. Ah! You can't see it super well because my camera won't focus on it. Yeah, you can't really see it. My camera's being stupid. Hold on a second, I can fix this. All right. Main camera, mini cam, properties, configure video, focus, autofocus off. Hey, look at that. That is kind of close to what a miniature should look like. Has terrain, you know, it's been painted. It has a wash, it has shading, shadows and stuff, you know. That's a painted miniature. What you get in boxes that are pre-painted, that's not really a paint job. That's a couple people that threw some paint on it and threw it in a box, you know. I don't like pre-painted minis. You might have inferred that from the way I'm talking really badly about them. I think they're very poorly done, and I would rather they don't screw the mini up by putting crappy paint on it. So, yeah, thanks, Jonathan. I painted those. Over on Twitch every Wednesday, we generally paint minis, and I painted those ones like about a month or more ago. I'm not sure, but yeah, every Wednesday pretty much we paint minis over on Twitch. If you want to hang out with us, we goof around and we play. They make me dance. I do push-ups and stuff. We do really stupid stuff over my Twitch channel. Danny says, Luke, and she quotes me, if your mini doesn't have kitty litter terrain, you're a joke. Yeah, I literally used kitty litter, like the terrain. I'll show you a different one that I did. The terrain on here, the terrain is made from kitty litter. Like my terrain is from kitty litter. Like all of that terrain down there is kitty litter. It's awesome. It's beautiful. This guy right here is pretty cool. He's got like hands. He's got like severed hands on his shield, like nailed to his shield. So very, very cool minis. These are Reaper Bones, by the way. Reaper Bones, I love Reaper Bones minis. They're so awesome. And now you get the coffee again. Yes, I sing on Twitch. Yes, Stephanie, I sing on Twitch as well. Wait, are you Steph Ack or something on Twitch? Is that your handle on Twitch? What happened to that blue Dragonborn mini? We're still working on that one, I think. Yeah. Okay. Cool. Cool. Danny, can you drop a link to my Twitch, please, for Reese or Raise? It's 1 a.m. right now. Wow, that's crazy, dude. Do I have a favorite all-time mini? Not really. You always get better and better at painting miniatures, so some of your favorite minis are some of your most recent ones, you know. Can I sing Poor Unfortunate Souls again? No. Not unless you guys make me do it on Twitch. How do you keep track of food and water in adventures? I don't. Waste of time. That's my personal opinion. If you want to do it, then you just have your players write it down on a piece of paper. That's how you would do it. Divan Rez says, how would you end a campaign? Once all is said and done, any tips on creating a satisfying end scene after defeating the big bad? Like a montage of what happens after? Yeah, that's exactly what I did. Over on my second YouTube channel, the DM Lair streams, you can watch my last game session of my Sword Coast Guard campaign. And Mod, you can drop a link to my second YouTube channel if you want. It's called YouTube 2 is what it's called. And basically after they defeated the big bad, that's exactly what they did. I asked them all, you know, I asked them all to describe what they were going to do after the big bad has been defeated, to describe what they do in the next couple years or something. And each of them gave about maybe 5 to 10 minutes describing what their characters did and what the future looked like for them, what their main things were they did, blah, 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 whatever. Whoops, I just hit my microphone. Sorry, I just killed some eardrums. I'm getting out of hand over here with my hands. So yeah, that's all I did. And I thought it worked pretty well. It's probably the only time that I've... No. My Hand of Light group got to level 20 and ended the campaign too. But we never did like an ending. We never had a real ending with them. So, yeah. Smack that mic. Jonathan says I'm supposed to run a homebrew game for a new group of players, but I'm really nervous. Do you have any recommendations for how to get over the anxiety? I don't know, dude. I don't really get anxious about running groups and stuff. But be prepared. Know your stuff. Be prepared. The more you prepare, you're probably gonna feel more confident about it. So I would just recommend preparing well for it. Hey, Barking Cricket, thank you for the $2 super chat, dude. He says, say hi to a name I can't pronounce. How many Russian viewers? I don't know. How many Russian viewers do we have that are saying stuff in chat that I don't understand? I don't know. I don't speak anything of Russian at all. Hail Jordan, hey, what's up? You liked my videos. Thank you. I appreciate that, dude. Happy to entertain. Bewitched Gamer says, Luke, Danny was gifted coffee. She was? How? Who gave her coffee? All right, ladies and gentlemen, for those who are have joined and have not gotten in our giveaway yet, we are doing a giveaway tonight because tonight's stream is sponsored by Veil of Ruin, a Kickstarter that's out now on, well, it's on Kickstarter. This is Veil of Ruin right here. And they are sponsoring a giveaway tonight for these two awesome miniatures. So if one of my moderators could drop a link to the giveaway, you guys can sign up. I will be giving this away at the end of the stream. So the winner will be drawn at the end of tonight's stream for this right here. And Veil of the Ruin is a Kickstarter that's out right now. It is a new campaign setting in a post-apocalyptic jungles of Orman. It has new playable races, classes, magic items, spells, and other cool stuff. And it comes with a 5th level campaign as well. And this is like an example of the artwork from it. I'm not going to show you the whole thing, but like, yeah, it's pretty cool artwork, pretty legit, looks pretty cool. This thing also comes with miniatures as well. So really cool miniatures and packs like that. There is a link to their Kickstarter down in the description as well if you guys want to go check that out, and you might find something there that you think is really cool. You might want to back them and stuff like that, so check that out. And we'll be picking the winners for the giveaway at the end of the stream tonight. I think I already said that, so sign up for that crap. They're huge miniatures, so huge is like 4x4, no, 3x3. They're 3x3, so these are big miniatures. These are pretty big miniatures. They're pretty cool. You have a pina colada? Oh, I am hungry. How did I get so hungry? This is ridiculous. All right, ladies and gentlemen, we are at the halfway point of the stream, which means we are going to transition into faction creation. Now, some of you are like, Luke, I had questions and you didn't answer my questions. Well, the good news is I have streams over on Twitch, Mondays and Wednesdays, and I answer questions over there. We hang out, we do fun stuff. Danny, could you drop a link to my Twitch channel for folks, just in case they want to join us over there? So if you had questions and you didn't get them answered tonight, then you can join me over on Twitch and I'll answer some questions over there. So lots of fun. We're going to go into Squeaky wants to get petted. We're going to go into faction creation. I'm going to take a brief intermission. I'm going to go bio and stuff like that. And when we get back, we will create some factions together, and everything we create together will be available for people to use in their games and stuff. That's how we roll around here. So, all right, I'm going to take a bio. I'll be back momentarily. I'm going to leave you with Larry on the intermission screen. Be nice to Larry. Behave with Larry, and I will be back momentarily. coffee. I'm almost out of coffee. Oh, I gotta get my dice out. I forgot to get my dice out. Got to get the dice. Oh. Oh, baby. Oh, baby. All right. Isn't that a beautiful sound? Beautiful. So beautiful. It's so beautiful. Got a bunch of dice, man. Gobs and gobs of dice. And all right, ladies and gentlemen, let's kick this off. Do some faction creation. Basically, we're just going to spend the next couple hours creating a bunch of factions, groups, guilds, organizations together that we can use in our D&D games, probably RPG games as well. The way I do this also, you guys, is everything that we create tonight, I will be publishing over on my website, thedmlayer.com. I might put it other places so that people can find it. It'll always be free. So everything we create together, I always give to the community for free. But that's one of the things I do. Every Friday, we create crap together and then I make it available for folks. So you can all use it in your own games and stuff like that. So that's pretty much what we're doing. Yeah, that's it. There's nothing more I can say besides let's start doing it. So we are going to be using the Rory's story cubes tonight. Let me pull my screen up. So I need to change my camera. Now my camera's, now I need it to focus back to where it was before. I got to change my focus back. Oh, make auto. Should make it autofocus. Actually, no, I should have it at 0. There we go. So we're going to be using these Rory story cubes right there, which basically help to give us ideas, encourage creativity, spark creativity, inspire creativity, or whatever. You're not getting any royalties. It's for free. Yeah, your royalties will be you'll get 10% of 0. So yeah, and I have a wonderful Word document over here that we're just going to be making these in. I have like a little template that we use when we're doing this. Whoops. Big disclaimer here. Please do not super chat ideas because we don't do super chatted ideas for factions. Just yeah, we don't do that. And I do have a patron request. We need to make a dark faction. One of my patrons wants me to make a dark faction. They're in a dark world. I wanted to create 2 factions, like a dark devil evil and one of the light. I have an idea for the light, but okay. So basically we need to create a dark faction. That is our first task right here. So, oh yeah, Hail Jordan, I do have a Discord that you can join for free too. And I'm gonna roll a couple dice and we're gonna create this dark faction together. All right, so we have What is this? This one right here looks like two guys fighting and one has a sword or something. You know what? I think the exposure is too high. Let me lower the exposure on this. There we go. That's a lot better. We have a guy's fighting, we have winged boots, and then we have two people walking together. One's holding the hand, and he has like a sly look on his face. All right, ideas for this faction. We need people fighting, winged boots, and then one person walking with the other. I don't know what that means. You guys tell me. What is this faction? What could there be their objectives, their goals? Why do they exist? Give me some thoughts for this faction. Remember, we're creating an evil faction. We're working on an evil faction. Trickery and backstabbing, a spider coven. The betrayal of Hermes? Yeah, the sandal, the sandal flying could be something with Hermes. They kidnap people to take their magic items? That's just like thieves. A large spy network. Hey, Talon. Good to see you, buddy. Welcome to the stream. A group of slave traders for the purpose of gladiatorial fighting in a realm with floating platforms. Hermes was also god of merchants, thieves, and traveling. A guild of intrepid guides who turn out to be assassins who take payment of magic items. Hermes is the god of thieves. Ooh. All right. But can we, I want to do something. If we just do a thieves guild or something, everybody, that's been done so many times. We need something more interesting than that. So Hermes is a trickster. Okay, good. But we need something interesting or unique. They wish to control the lines of communication in the world with the ultimate goal of dividing and conquering the continent. Something more supernatural, sure. Yeah. I want something fun and cool and interesting. I mean, there are a bajillion thieves guilds. Roll another die? I can roll another die. Gears. We have gears. Does that help? We rolled gears. I kind of like the idea from Pater about controlling lines of communication in the world. They use modrons, something to do with clockwork. How would they control lines of communication? And evil robots pretending to be people. Ooh, a group of people trapping souls into constructs. Oh. Okay, so we could have this group wishes to, oh man. This group kidnaps people, extracts their souls, and uses them to power constructs they create. Constructs they create. They then use, so like I'm almost thinking, what do they do with the soulless bodies? I don't know, get rid of them. Evil gnome artificers. Oh yes, Evil. Okay, yes. So this group of evil gnome artificers kidnaps people. There we go. Okay, cool. But what's their goal? Why are they doing this? What are they trying to accomplish in the world? What can they do with tricksters, Hermes, something like that? Ooh, they're looking for a spell or magic item that can disrupt communication spells, such as sending. Okay, so yeah, what are they doing with the constructs? Like, why do they want the constructs? What's the purpose of the constructs? So they use this group openly passes as a courier guild that delivers messages for people between different cities. They use the constructs for delivering messages. But what's their ultimate evil goal? Their ultimate evil goal is to just take over the world? That just seems so... We've done that a million times. It just seems so, overdone. Why would they be doing this? Can we get something more, like, interesting than just take over the world? Their goal is capitalism, to summon Hermes. The messengers never leave and instead infiltrate the cities, make life perfect. They're stealing people's personal information to blackmail nobles. Oh, to monopolize information in the world. Yeah, that sounds much more interesting. Okay, so the Courier Guild is a front for them to gather as much information as they can about the different people and governments in the world. Ultimately, they plan to use this information to do what? What do they use this information for? What is their ultimate goal? What are they trying to do? Like, we don't have a motivation for them. They need like a motivation. Just to make money? They just want money. Sell to the highest bidder. Ooh. They use this information to make money so that they can afford more mechanical parts for their constructs. Their ultimate goal is to take over the clockwork plane. All right, that's like, what do they call that? Mechanist or something? But like, that's like that word is copyrighted by Wizards, so I can't really use that. I think it's called Mechanist or something like that. I'm pretty sure that's what it's called. Yeah. Okay, that is probably... Wait, what's their motto? Yeah, take over a mechanist, yep. What's their motto? We needed to have a motto. We need to have headquarters. So we need a motto and a headquarters. Delivery in a day is our way. If we don't get there in time, we'll have to commit crime. I like that one. If we don't get there in time, we'll have to commit a crime. If we don't get there in time, it would be a crime. It would be a crime. All right, what's their headquarters? Where would their headquarters be? A flying castle, a post office? Ooh, a post office. A flying, oh, clock tower. Ooh, a clock tower. An old, I like the idea of an old clock tower. We'll get there fast, no questions asked. Yeah, I kind of like that idea. An old clock tower that, when powered by enough souls, can fly. All right, ranks. What are some of the ranks? Like, you know, like high priest, initiate, cleric. We need to like pick out the ranks. What would be the ranks? Ooh, gear. Gears? Ooh, something to do with gears would be cool. Gear 1, gear 10. What are the different names of gears? A top gear? A flywheel? What if we had something like a flywheel? Who knows about this sort of stuff? Flywheel. A tinkerer. A cog. Ooh. Hey, we got a little fight going on over here. She got her butt kicked again. Got her butt kicked again. A flywheel. Cog. Oh, the cog should be the, yeah, okay. So we could have cog. Flywheel. What else? What's next? Widget. Ooh, widget. Okay. Piston. Yeah, the cats are awesome, Hale. I love my cats. Cog, flywheel, widget, piston. Sprocket. Ooh, sprocket. The high mechanic. Oh, yeah. High mechanic. Okay, that's cool. A pulley. Oh, a pulley's cool. All right, that's pretty cool. Let's go with that. Leadership. What is the name of the leader? We just need a name of the leader. High mechanic. What is his name? Helix. Primus. No, that's a copyrighted. Johnny. Screwding Gear. Steve? Tibius Cogsworth. Ooh, I like that. Let's go with that. Tibius Cogsworth. Beautiful. All right. Excellent. What's the name? We got a name. Name the faction, you guys. What is the name of the faction? Bob the Builder. Oh, I have coffee. The Couriers, TikTok, Rittenhouse, Solid Gear, Cogsworth Carriers, The Oiled Messenger, Welds of the World, Cracked Axles, Gears of Control, Gear Slick. So far, Cogsworth Carriers is what I'm going with. Unless I see something more interesting. Mercury messengers. Ooh, Mercury messengers. I like that. I like that. It's going to be the Mercury messengers. All right, excellent. All right, done. Let's do another one. Insert. Quick part. Faction block. All right, let's go to our... Oops, that's the wrong one. Oh, I wasn't even showing my screen. Sorry. So we got the Mercury Messengers is the name of it. And then we're going to the next one here. Sorry. Then I'm going to roll some dice. And we have a fish, a wolf howling at the moon, and then a person building a brick wall. So a wolf, a fish, and a person building a brick wall. Ideas for our next faction. Yes, it's a wolfie. A werefish? Werefishes. That's an interesting idea. What about werefishes? What can we do with werefishes? Werewolf masons? What can we do with werefishes? See ya, Nico. A communist werewolf who wants to divide a city to have a den for their pack. A pack of werefish that attack the dam. Ooh, wait a second. Yeah, what if you had a guild of werefish? Hold on a second. So the idea is this group of werefish believe that dams... No, this group of werefish, they basically don't like dams because dams are killing fish. Has organized with the goal of destroying all dams across the world because of the damage they do to nature and especially fishes. Okay, so that is their goal. We have the goal. All right, I am bored. Thanks for hanging out with us. We'll see you next time. I'm glad you liked the stream. Join us over on Twitch Mondays and Wednesdays too.
There's always more.
They're all tritons or werefish. What else? What else can we say about these guys? Were merfolk? Okay, yeah, we can do that. Were merfolk? Sure. Get us out of this fishy situation. Any other ideas for this? All right, let's just do a motto. Yeah, except that I don't use that sort of language, so I can't. It's funny, but yeah, I don't use that language. They want to give a voice to a species that has no voice. Yeah. All right, we're just gonna say free the fishes. I don't know. I feel like the damned is leading us into far too many mottos that I can't use. What about the headquarters? Where is their headquarters? Hey, Sea Lair disaster area. Scaling to the top, one dam at a time. Ooh, no, wait, what about swimming to the top? Yeah. Swimming to the top. One dam at a time. Oh, a ruined dam where it all started. Yeah, their headquarters. In the very first dam that they destroyed. In the ruins of the very first dam that they destroyed. Okay, what about their ranks? Oh! So scaling to the top, one dam at a time. Oh, because fish have scales? Oh, okay, I gotcha. So this should say scaling to the top. All right, cool. Ooh, the gold. Okay, so we got, yeah, goldfish should be the top leader. Dang it. Guppy. Goldfish will be the top one. Minnow. I spelled guppy wrong. Barracuda, pike, a shark, a trout, a gar, a flounder. Yeah, let's just go shark. Sardines. Ooh. Should minnow be before guppy? Is minnow smaller than a guppy? Or, yeah. I don't really know my fish super well. A couple people said minnow first. Ooh. Leviathan. Oh, that's cool. Piranha. Barracuda. Is a barracuda above a shark? All right, let's do the name of the leader. What's the name of the leader of this faction? I need a name for the leader. A shark is bigger than a barracuda? Okay. High scale Sarek. Well, the shark is the Oscar. Paulina Piscine. It's pronounced Love-I-Uthin. Leviathan. I'm gonna say it wrong. I'm gonna say it wrong every time. Gilmore the Hungry. Freddie Finsworth. Francine Hydrone. Yeah, we'll say Shark. Francine Hydrone, sure. All right, cool. I think that's good. What's the name of them? What's their name? The name of this faction. I don't know. Oh, what is the leader? It's a where merfolk, right? That's what we said. Ah, I can't do it. The Pisces Raiders, Sea Sappers, Homeschooled, Dam Busters. I'm not going to create stats for Werefolk. No, we're not going to do that tonight. We're creating the faction itself. The Lone Quippers, Bubble Guppies. Yeah, do it, Penguin Butt. I kind of like, I don't know. The Damagers. Oh, I like that. I'm going to do that. The Damagers. All right, cool. And all right, next one. Let's insert quick part. All right, next one. I'm gonna roll the dice and see what we got going on. Get some new ones. Ooh. Oh, wow. We have water, an alien, and two guys shaking their hands. Two guys shaking their hands. I just grabbed 3 dice. That's all. Oh, the dice are Rory's story cubes. There's a link to them on my Amazon store. You can check them out. There's a link down in the description too to the Rory's story cubes because I use these a lot. Ooh, an acting troupe. I like that. Yeah, I like the idea of an acting troupe. What's their goal? What's their goal? Remember, these don't have to all be bad guys. These could be good guys. I feel like, well, yeah. So it's an acting troupe. But what are their objectives? What do they want to do in the world? An acting troupe that, what's their objective in the world? What are they trying to do? To spread joy to the weary. A seafaring acting troupe. Ooh. A seafaring acting troupe that travels from coastal city to coastal city, performing, doing performances. Why? Do they have something they're trying to accomplish? I don't want them to be bad. They're not bad people. Let's make a good faction. To bring peace to the world through their theater plays. They want to declare peace on every single race. They act as arbiters and act out the crimes in courts. Ooh, interesting. Oh, they perform on their boat? Oh yeah. Their ship is a huge is made into a stage from which they deliver their performances. Oh yeah. Are we just making Greenpeace? Maybe. Is made into a What is it? How do you spell that word? Amphitheater. I'm not spelling that. I can't even spell that word. Amphitheater. There we go. Their ship is managed to amphitheater for which they prepare. What is their goal? They desire to tell the tale, to tell the tales of the sea, to bring joy to people and help bring about peace. All right, sure. Cool. What's their motto? What's their motto? Everybody's spelling amphitheater for me. I appreciate that. I'm a horrible speller. You like peas better? What are we talking about peas for? I like peas too. They're really good. All the seas a stage. Fun and profit. Tweet cheese. Oh, I wrote peas first? Oh, okay. Ooh, laughter from sea to sea. I like that. Laughter from sea to sea. Their headquarters is their ship. Right? I mean, that would be their ship. I didn't need a new document. Thank you. What would be the ranks? What kind of ranks do we have? Yeah, it looks like a floating amphitheater. That's yeah. Amphitheater. Oh, their very first ship. Yeah, their first ship. A floating amphitheater the size of a small town. Ooh, there are no ranks. It's neutrality, love and peace. Oh, nice. There are no ranks. Everyone is equal. Love and peace for all. Who leads them then? Who leads them if there are no ranks? Like, what's the name of? How would they pick a leader? Ooh, the stalwart thespian. Okay. Stalwart thespian. Cool. Monsieur Gordon. All right, I like it. I spelled that wrong. I spelled pretty much everything wrong. All right, the name. What is the name of this faction? Oh, they have a council. Oh yeah, that makes sense. They have a council chosen randomly from members that serves for a month before another council is chosen. Song of the Sea, Oceanic Muse. Five Singer Dolphins, Motley Crue, Song of the Sea. If everybody's in the council, there is no leadership and nothing would ever get done. It's bad enough when you have a council that has to decide things. Oceanic Orators. I kind of like that. Hassan, I like that. The Oceanic Orators. Cool. All right, let's do another one. What am I doing? There we go. I figured it out. Do I have more coffee? I'm gonna go get the very last of my coffee. Like, I'm almost completely out of coffee. This is like the last little bit that I have. Oh. Where is this? Where can you get this template? I mean, this is it. This is the template. You can just write it down real quick. I'm also going to post this to my website tomorrow morning. You want to copy paste it, but that's it. You have coffee for me? Oh man. Yeah, Melchior, my coffee's getting low. It's a crisis. All right, Peleg, see you next time. Thanks for hanging out with us. Oh. The ads support the channel, dude. They're actually very helpful, you know. All right, let's do another one. We're gonna roll some dice. Whoops, that's the wrong button. What? What is wrong? What? My cat Squeaky is bothering me. All right. Bam. All right, we have a Minotaur, a guy giving a gift, and a sad frowny person. What do you guys think? Any ideas for a faction on that? Not that I'm aware of that there's a way to get these virtually. You kind of got to buy them. Sad gifts for a Minotaur? Yeah, but we got to turn it into a faction. Ooh, they build labyrinths. Oh. Okay, a faction or a guild that builds labyrinths. I kind of like that idea. What's their purpose though? Oh, it could just be a guild. Oh, it could be okay. This guild specializes in building labyrinths. I can't spell. Labyrinths. Yeah, that's their job. That's what they do. For nobility and governments and even bad guys. They are not cheap, but they do exceptional work. That is basically their purpose. My cat just needs attention right now. Oh, and they leave. Oh, yes. They are known for leaving presents in the labyrinths. Some good, some bad. Excellent. The Hunger Games, yeah. I think the leader would be like an old minotaur. The leadership is and I hate how it breaks across pages. An old minotaur named, what's his name? What's the name of the minotaur? And we need a motto too. Can we get a motto? You know where to go to start going nowhere. Oh, that's cool. They're essentially DMs. Yes. Mazes and monsters. All right. Name of the Minotaur. Dantenvorge, Tauro, Guhar. Being lost is better than being found. Old Horn the Great. Getting you lost in your own backyard. Dungeons 2.0. I kind of like Old Horn the Great. Old Horn the Great. What's their headquarters? Mazes and Minotaurs. Yeah. Ooh. Oh. Hold on a second. That's the name of it. Mazes and Minotaurs. That's the name of the faction. Mazes and Minotaurs. Where would their headquarters be? We will amaze you. Oh, that motto just made it. We will amaze you. Beautiful. Their headquarters is a labyrinth. It's got a bug flying around in my face. A maze within a maze. Oh, wow. A maze. Within a maze. Within a maze. It's terrifying. What about their ranks? Oh, this guild of Minotaurs. There we go. So the whole guild is made of Minotaurs. Ooh, squeaky. Jeez. Within a tabletop role-playing game. All right, we need to know the ranks. The cat just bothering me down here. I like that. Squeaky, starting to chew my foot. Hoof. Horn. Why Pride and Alpha? Great Horn. Ooh. Puzzlesmith. Ooh, trap. Oh, that's. Oh, I like that. Nix it. I like yours. Nix it. Stop yelling at me. I can't. Everything keeps scrolling. I'm trying to get Nixit's idea here, but things won't stop scrolling. There we go. Trapmaster, Tyler, Puzzlesmith, Corridor Curator. I kind of want to have Trapmaster be the top one. All right, cool. Pathfinder. It's 2 a.m. Wow. Maze Master. Yeah, Maze Master. Ooh, Maze Master. Yeah, instead of Trap Master, we're going to call it Maze Master. Cool. That's perfect. Ooh, Pathfinder. That could be one of them. Pathfinder. All right, I think that's pretty good. Let's move on to another one. Pick apart. There we go. Let's roll some dice. Yeah, Gary the intern. All right, I have an ink blot or something like that, a monkey, and I don't know what this is. It's like a hypnotic pattern type of thing. These are called Rory's Story Cubes, and there is a link to them down in the description of this video in case you're interested in checking them out over on Amazon. Hey Tiffany, what's going on? Good to see you. All right, so we have an ink blot, a monkey, and hypnotism or something. Peppermint works. Intelligent monkeys hypnotized through victims. Monkey painters that trap you in paintings. Ooh. Yeah, we're not like creating villains and stuff though. Not necessarily. You know, like a lot of factions are just good. Ooh. Hey Stanley, what's up, man? Monkeys that can embed spells into paintings. Huh. Something of, oh, a monkey calligraphy guild. They hold pens with 4 hands. Oh my word, yes. Warrior Mon, I like that. I like that. Okay. It's like monkeys, but is there like a race that's a monkey type race in D&D? This is a calligrapher's guild. Were monkeys? Ooh, were monkeys. Yeah, we already did a were monkey thing. We did like a were thing. They're just called monkeys. a half monkey, apes. Druid. This is a calligrapher's guild. Maybe the druids. Oh, yes, yes. Of druids who wild shape into monkeys in order to use all 4 hands to work, thus increasing their efficiency and productivity, driving profits higher and higher. How's that? Oh, they have tails, yeah. Use all 4 hands and their tail to work. Nice. See you later, Hassan. Thanks for hanging, buddy. Like all artists, they're super depressed and drink wine all day. Oh, wow. Despite their work, they feel they are underappreciated and spend their evenings drinking wine, drinking wine until their depression leads them to sleep and fitful dreams. All right, cool. They feel their art is underappreciated. There we go. All right, nice. Whoa, dark. Yeah, Penguin Butt is on a rampage tonight. Love it. Oh, the ranks. Bananas, monkey business. Yeah, I would recommend not reposting and spamming your ideas, folks. Penguin Butt is doing a magnificent job tonight wielding that wrench. And there is no mercy to be had. Her cold eyes, and when she swings that wrench, you know, it just evokes terror in the soul, you know. All right, we need a motto. We monkey around the right way, something to do with like calligraphy or something and writing. Simpaticos, what's up, dude? He says she's even meaner than Danny. I think Danny left. Danny has like some deadlines for me and she had to go work. Nothing a good glass of Pinot Noir won't fix. Ooh, 5 pens are better than 1. Yes. I like that. 5 pens are better than 1. Penguin Butt says, don't forget if I swing my wrench, I still love you guys. Yeah, we know. Penguin Butt, you're awesome. She's like, I love you. Gah, 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 gah. That's awesome. Yeah, I mispronounce everything wrong. So yeah, that's just kind of what I do. Vid Game Wiz is here to hear me mispronounce everything. I know, dude. I mispronounce like everything. Andrew Orr, see you later, buddy. Thanks for hanging with us, bud. What does the wrench do? Oh, it's just she's a moderator, so she can beat people up with it, you know. We need headquarters, we need a rank. Headquarters, we need ranks for these guys and stuff like that. Hey Munchgum, thank you sir for the $5 super chat. I appreciate that. It says 3 cheers and a like for our moderators. Keep swinging those wrenches and remember our motto here: spammers die. They live in a painting that's their own personal hell. Oh wow. Oh yes. A magical painting. A magical painting. Filled with endless barrels. With endless jars of ink and bottomless casks of wine. All right, what are the ranks? Dark. We need some ranks. Ranks, ideas for ranks. Ink. Scribbler. Oh, I like Scribbler. Scribbler sounds cool. Scribbler. The ink and wine are both subpar. Nibbler, scribbler, nibbler, doodler. Instead of nibbler, let's say doodler. An AA group for painters? Oh, yeah, almost. Chicken scratch? Illustrator. Ooh, primer? Illustrator. And we could just go author. Author. Something like that, maybe? Sir Inkman. All right, the leadership. Who is the leader? Master calligrapher. Oh, I like that. Let's go calligrapher. Calligrapher, and then master calligrapher. All right, who's the leader? Captain Inky. Author's always at the bottom. Sir Patrick Inkman. Anna Banana. Ah. Master calligrapher Patrick Inkman. Spelled that wrong. There we go. I hear fireworks. I hear fireworks outside. An octopus. All right, awesome. I like this one. Was cool, you guys. I like this one. This one's really cool. And all right, time to do another one. Get some more dice. Oh, wow. Look at this. We have a quill and an ink pot. Oh, we got to name it. We didn't name it. Oh. All right, let's name it. My bad. Let's name it. Oh, I should show my sheet. Yeah, let's name it. Let's name it. No one remembers artists, so it makes sense. The Way of Pain. I got the screen up. We're naming it. Stop yelling at me. Stop yelling. Inklet's Doodly, The Way of Out Pain. The Doodling Hooters of Apes and Pen. The Penmanship. Inkman and Associates. Ooh. Order of the Nib. Painting. I kind of like Order of the Nib. I like Order of the Nib. We're going to go with that. The Order of the Nib. All right, now we've named it. So now we can go to the next one. We have a quill and a jar of ink, a dragonfly, and a sheep. Any ideas? Any ideas at all? The cat is right underneath my feet. He wants me to give him attention. Insects that put people to sleep, fey herdsmen, dragonflies that graffiti sheep, a sheep specialist guild, sheep with wings who wits. Yeah, that's a good idea. Let's re-roll that one. A monk. Now we have like a monk. So we have a monk, a dragonfly, and sheep. Monks Guild that people assume is still active. Sheep riding monks. A monastic order of sheep herders. Oh, yes. Yes. This is a monastic order of sheep herders. All right, that, like, what do they do? What are their goals? Like, why do they exist? To herd sheep? Why would you have monks that specialize in herding sheep? Why would you have that? Shepherds is the word you're looking for? Sheep herders sounds really cool. I don't know how to spell shepherds. Shepherds. You guys, I had sheep herders spelled perfectly, and now I don't know how to spell shepherds. Oh. They believe that sheep are a gift from the gods, so they take care of them and are strict vegetarians. I kind of like that. But they could use the wool. Oh, okay. They believe that sheep are a gift from the gods and take good care of their flocks. They sell the wool. They sell the wool for a meager profit, just enough to live on. All right. Do they have anything else that they're doing? Maybe they train monks who go out into the world and rescue sheep that are being mistreated. Like, imagine throughout the world, there are tons of people that probably mistreat their sheep. And so maybe they train people that go out on quests and stop that from happening or something, you know? Oh, Bobo the monkey's thinking the same thing. Yeah. Yeah, I'm not sure how to work the dragonfly into it though. They train monks who are then sent out into the world to liberate sheep who are being mistreated by their owners. Oh, branding your sheep? Strike of the Dragonfly. A fighting style, the Dragonfly. Oh, yeah. They are known, these monks are known for a fighting style known as this, just the Dragonfly. The Dragonfly. We've got your back. What's the motto? We need to do a motto. Oh, whoops. What's their motto? And we need a headquarters too. We also need a headquarters. Sheep for one is a sheep for all. A sheep for one is a sheep for all. Bah! We've got your back. Yeah, we got that one. Pure as white wool. No sleep when counting sheep. We have heard your cries. We have heard your cries. Okay, cool. Praise sheep. Mess with the ram, you'll get the horns. All right, headquarters. Where's the headquarters? Where would the headquarters be? Is this a monastery containing, okay, an open field, a farm-like monastery? Ooh, a mountain with mountain sheep. A temple on a snowy mountain. Oh, yes. 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 A temple on the slopes of a snowy mountain. That contains plenty of pasture for their sheep. Beautiful. All right, what are the ranks? What are the ranks? Princess Fairy, hey, how you doing? Welcome to the channel and the live stream. We are creating factions tonight. We need ranks. Bighorn Mountain. Oh. Grand Shepherd. Herder. Yeah, herder. Herder. Grand Shepherd. I mean, shepherd should be one of them too, I suppose. Lamb? Watchdog. Herder. A shear boy. Ooh, I like this. Yes. Shear boy. Wool master. I like it. Okay, cool. Leadership. Who's the name of their leader? Oh yeah, let's make. That'll just be sure. That's more like, you know, I don't know, gender non-specific or whatever you want to call it. Wool weaver, wool master. Yeah, wool weaver. I like that. Wool weaver. Who is the name of their leader? Bornar the Fluffy. Friar Fluff. Oh, Friar Fluff. Merry Little Lamb. Oh, Merry Little Lamb. Oh, I gotta do that. Grand Shepherd, Merry Little Lamb. Okay, perfect. All right, let's name them. What is the name of this faction? Now this is cool. I like this faction and the last faction. I think were really fun. I like this. I don't know why, but I get a kick out of it every time Penguin Butt times somebody out. It like brings joy to me. I don't know why. I'm like weird or something. It just makes me laugh. Order of the Woolly Dragonfly. Ooh. Order of the Woolen Dragonfly. Oh, I like that. Yeah, let's go with that one. The Order of the Woolen. Let's just say the Woolen Dragonfly. There, because we have one that's called the Order of. So I don't want to like. How many have we done so far? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Yeah, that's not that bad. All right, let's do another one. Here we go. Oh, I gotta roll dice. I have to roll dice. That's right. That's a thing. We have a I don't know what you call this, but this is like the stick with the sack on the end that travelers or people without homes or something will sometimes use. This looks like a beetle or a cockroach. And Sean, see you later, buddy. Hey, thanks, man. I appreciate that. I'll see you in the next live stream, man. And yeah, these will be available tomorrow morning over on my site. So we have a stick in a sack. I don't even know what you call this stuff. A cockroach or a beetle and a ray gun. A scarab. Yes, thank you. A scarab. That's better. And then a ray gun. So what do we got? What do we got going on here? Obviously the ray gun. Man, I'm tired. I'm like yawning my face off. The ray gun doesn't really work too well, but maybe it inspires us for something. Ooh, a group of desert travelers that recover technology and study it. Oh, I like it. Oh, I like it. Okay. So this is a group of desert nomads that travel about in search of ancient ruins claimed by the sands. They explore these ruins, recovering treasure, magic items, and occasionally odd bits of technological advancements that have been lost to the world. Awesome. And what do they do then? Like, advance? How do they interact with the world? How do you spell advancements? Okay, help me. People help me. Help! How do you spell advancements? What am I doing wrong? Word won't even correct me. I can't. How do you spell this? Oh, I got it. We got it. We got it. Okay, we're good. Oh my word. Ah, ah. All right. Let's go back up here. They mostly worship Gand. Oh. Do they sell these or something? Like, what do they do with all these things when they find them? That's the question. What do they do with these things? Like, what's the point? What's their motivation? Like, why would they care about this stuff? They sell their wares to scholars. They add it to their grand museum. They believe that adventurers have no place to loot and desecrate the ruins. They believe they should be able to be researched. They destroy the artifacts to keep the world pure. Oh. Huh. This belongs to a museum. Interesting. They keep them hidden to prevent treasure hunters from using them for evil. Yes, I kind of like that idea. Yeah. They keep these items hidden into themselves to protect them from evil people who would use them for foul purposes. And then their headquarters could be the ruins of an ancient I don't know, the ruins of an ancient pyramid that they have converted into a museum of sorts to protect all of their findings. Cool. What's their motto? What is their motto? Well, they have to have a place to store everything. Hey, don't make fun of my spelling, Bobo the monkey. All right, that's not cool. We keep them from harm. Everybody's making fun of my spelling. Oh my goodness. Finders keepers. Oh. See the past to build the future. All right, Samantha, see you later. Thanks for hanging with us. Buried in the sands of time, what we keep is what we find. I like that, Sean. Buried in the sands of time, what we keep. Wait, what we find. Oh yeah, what we keep is what we find. Beautiful. And their ranks. What about their, we're not a pyramid scheme. Yeah. What are their ranks? What is Simpáticos saying? Simpáticos is saying ban the monkey. Simpáticos could never be a mod. You let the wrench power go to your head immediately? Oh, I bet it. I bet. I mean, it goes to my head. It's totally, I just, that's why I leave this stuff to Penguin Butt and Danny and other moderators because, you know, they're far more patient than I am. I would just be like, ah! with the wrench. Delver, sleuth, keeper of the tomes. Oh, I like that. Delver. Arr. Delver. Sleuth. Keeper of tomes. Tombs? No, tomes. Ooh, oh. Digger. Dang it. Digger. Sleuth. Finder. What else we got? Appraiser, yeah. Come on, why are you guys using words that are hard to spell? Curator, oh, curator. I like that. Curator. Cool. Oh, archaeologist, yes. All right, cool. What's the name of the leader? What is the name of the leader? Archaeologist. Name of the leader. Jindiana ones. Oh, should curator be the top? You guys think, why is this not working? Word is not responding. You guys think the curator should be at the top? I mean, I don't know. Is curator? Yeah, curator is actually higher than archaeologist, right? Mississippi Jans? Mississippi James? What does that mean? Yeah, I'm lagging? I'm not dropping any frames. Everything's looking good. I don't even know. Maybe, I don't know. You know what, you guys, internet in general has been really crappy. Like I was playing D&D last night with my youngling group, and all of us, everybody was struggling with the internet. I don't know what the heck the problem is. Well, let's just go with Mississippi Janes. Mississippi Janes. I'm not sure what that means, but I trust you guys. I can't spell Mississippi. Mississippi. There we go. Oh, we gotta name them. We have to name them. Oh, really? Twitter got hacked? Wow. I don't know who Cloudflare is. You're all... It's a joke on Indiana Jones? It is? Oh, okay. The excavators, the old finders. Snakes in the sand. Interesting. Raider of the Lost Art. The Enclave of the Sphinx. I kind of like that. The Enclave of the Sphinx. All right, cool. Men with spades. Mississippi Janes, Indiana Jones. Oh, yeah, that makes sense. I see that now. The Raiders of the Lost Art. Am I spelling Sphinx wrong? Yeah, I don't know. All right. Oh, I'm so tired. See you, Stanley. Bye, cool nerds. Yeah. All right, let's do another one. Insert. Quick part. I need food. I need food. I need food. I don't know how to spell Sphinx. How do you guys spell Sphinx? People are telling me different things. I don't know. What's the right way? Why is spelling so hard? Look at this. So it's with an I? It's an I. Okay, thank you. Thank you. I fixed it. Iron Lord enjoying the stream. Yes. Y and I are both spellings. You can do both? Oh, okay. Men with spades. The cat lair. Yeah. It's spelled however I want to spell it. Are you dialectic? I don't even know what that means. Hey, let's do a cat strike. I want to do a cat strike. You know what we need to do? We need to do a cat strike, and then we need to draw the winner of our giveaway. So let's do that. So real quick, you guys, if you haven't, let me get this going. This will be the last opportunity for folks to sign up for a giveaway tonight. Tonight we are giving away we're giving away 2 huge miniatures. These are what they look like. They're unpainted, of course. And the giveaway is sponsored by the Kickstarter Veil of Ruin. These guys are doing a campaign setting that is in like the post-apocalyptic jungles of Orman. It has playable races, classes, magic items, spells, and other things. It comes with a 5th level campaign with some really cool art. And the Kickstarter itself has like minis in it and stuff like that. So it's pretty cool. It's going to be in next week. So time is running out. And we're going to do this giveaway right here. I'm going to throw a link down in the chat. It looks like somebody already did. Thank you, Deceiver, for throwing the link to the giveaway. Please go ahead and sign up for that giveaway if you haven't already. And we're going to draw the winner here in just a little bit for that. And while you guys are signing up for that, I am going to... We're going to do a cat strike. Look at that. They're already coming. Look at Orange. Oh my gosh. So I'm going to do a cat strike here. And Orange is coming. We're going to see how many cats we can get. Come on. What did they do? They got junk all over this. What the heck are my cats doing? Come on. I got at least 4 of them. Trying to see how many I can get. I know, it's almost empty. I have another one. I have another one that's full. I don't know. I got 4. That might be all squeaky. Give him my snack. I'm just gonna... There we go. That's the strike right there. Cat strike. My cats are plotting. Squirty Pie, go eat. She's so lazy. Orange, come on. Orange, come eat. Now we're getting more. We're getting more of them. Oh my goodness, look at these guys. Those cats need less food, not more. Hey, Deceiver, they're happy. No, that's mommy. That's not the little guy. Squirty Pie, go eat. Hey, go eat. Look at that. I had to push her to get her off from her lazy butt to go eat. They're chonking it up. Yes, they are. Oh my goodness, I got 5 of them. Look at that. What will you eat? Oh, I have no idea. Probably, I might have some yogurt. I might have some yogurt and granola. That actually sounds, and a banana. Yogurt, granola, and a banana. That sounds really good. I'll probably have that before I go to bed. They're just eating because it's a habit. They probably are. Oh my goodness. All right, I'm gonna draw the winner to our giveaway, you guys. And we're gonna find out who won. Am I a vegetarian? No, I'm not. I eat plenty of meat. I like vegetables and stuff and fruit though. I really like vegetables and fruit, but I eat plenty of meat too. Yeah, go to my Discord. Like, I post pictures of meat all the time in my Discord. All right, let's see. Hey, no fighting. No fighting. All right, let's go to the winners. Are you guys ready? I'm drawing the winners right now. Draw winners. Ooh, there are 45 potential winners. Here we go. See who won these miniatures. Da-da-da-da-da-da. Come on, buddy. Draw. Draw. My goodness. It's not working. Huh. Why is this not working? It's not. Oh, hey. Okay, I think it worked. It finally worked. All right. Well, who went in the box? Squirty Pie. Squirty Pie went in the box. Yes. We have a cat in the box. All right. The winner of our 2 miniatures that we're giving away tonight is Joe Stanley. Last name begins with S. Is Joe Stanley still here? Are you still here, buddy? Yeah, it's Squirty Pie in the box. Yeah, totally. Drum roll. Yeah. I didn't do a drum roll. Well, anyway, Joe, I am going to be sending you an email, and we'll get you all hooked up with your miniatures and stuff like that. So, Seiler? Yeah, last name is Seiler. Oh, that's you. Hey, Joe Seiler. I think you're the winner, dude. It looks like you're the winner, buddy. Yeah. Congratulations, man. I'll be sending you an email like tonight or tomorrow morning or something, and we'll figure it out and get you hooked up and all that good stuff. So, yeah. And the cats have left. Cats have left. Whew. I have no coffee. All right, we did our giveaway winner. And where is... How many factions did we create tonight? We got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. We got 7. Yeah, we did 7. Yeah, the cat has left the box. Totally. Oh yeah, I'm also giving away. You could play D&D with me. So that's another giveaway. Penguin Butt just linked it. So sign up for that giveaway too. Yeah, we have no coffee. We have no cats. I have a total of 7 cats. I have a total of 7. It's kind of crazy. All right, let's I think I'm pretty much I don't know. I'm pretty much streamed out here. I don't think we're going to have time to do another one. So I don't really want to start another one. We can go find somebody to raid or something. How's that sound? I wonder if there's anybody on the YouTube. Anybody on the YouTube we can raid tonight. Yeah, we do still have 7 minutes. What do you guys want to talk about? The only person I see to raid is Arcane Arcade. Yeah, I know Melchior. I used to have 9 and I'm down to 7. Oh, we have another cat in the box. Dungeon Musings? Is that the name of a channel? Dungeon Musings? I'm not even familiar with them. Dungeon Musings? What are they doing? Are they playing D&D? I'm not familiar with who they are. Out? Huh. I don't even know who they are. I've never heard of them before. What's going on over there? Oh, little guy. Little guy's here. You guys. Little guy. Little guy is over there in the box. That's little guy in the box. Little guy. Did you get some food? He's eating the snacks. The Play D&D link giveaway. Penguin Butt, can you link that again for AJ Silver Radio? Yeah, the little guy has a dark blue collar. Yeah. It's actually falling apart. It's starting to fall apart. I have to get him a new collar. I actually have another collar. I just have to put it on him. The mommy has a purple collar on her. Little guy. He is enjoying his snacks over there. It's beautiful. Look at him. Little guy. He's my little guy. Little guy. Yeah. He's my little guy. He's adorable. Yeah. He's just a little guy. He's adorable. Say hi to the camera. He's like, nope, put me down. Put me down. He does not want that. I mean, I call him little guy. His real name is Ravioli. Like when I take him to like the vet or something, his name is Ravioli. So his real name is kind of Ravioli, but I call him little guy. I will probably call him little guy forever. It's almost 10 o'clock. All right, ladies and gentlemen, let's do a raid.
Or you go in and you
turn that volume off. And I'm going to drop a link down to Arcane Arcade. We'll go hit these guys. And bam, right there, guys. Let's head on over there. All the factions we created tonight will be uploaded to my website tomorrow morning for you guys to all get and all that kind of stuff. And then I'll see you over on Twitch on Monday for another stream. Yeah. But we are peacing out for tonight. Thanks for hanging out. Thanks for creating some awesome factions. I'm gonna get some yogurt and go to bed. Bye guys. See you later. Oh wait, I gotta go over here. Hold on a second. In stream.